Hey there everybody, it's Dynasty one here again, and welcome back to year 2 of the Hot Corners Dynasty here on Twitch and YouTube. And today we will be beginning the year 2 playoff series, conference semifinals against the Wild Pigs. Best of 3 once again. It's a rematch from year 1. We ended up losing that series, best 2 out of 3. We lost games 2 and 3 after clinching game 1 against their ace. This year we're looking for a little bit of revenge. And the last episode saw us win 3 out of our last 4 games to clinch the division at 10 and 6. The one game we lost was our final game of the season to, guess who? The Wild Pigs. And the Wild Pigs then went on to win their last 2 games against the Herbivores to clinch a spot in the playoffs. Had they not done that, they would have missed the playoffs. And then we made some free agent signings here before the start of the playoffs in order to beef up our backups to have a better team moving forward. We released Tarak Smith, who got injured in the final start. He took a line drive off the chest. So he is being replaced by 39-year-old Dern Wonderfloss, who will be taking over the 4th pitcher role on our team. Tara Leonaire will replace Lars Stagcleef, who got us here. She's going to take over by the backup catcher duties behind Apollo Oliver. Batch Wilson is coming in as a backup outfielder for us. Billy LeBoink will be leaving the team. I know Billy hit very well during the regular season, but he is 40 years old, and Batch is more of like a long-term solution problem. He can actually play center field if James is not hitting well. That was the one problem we had during the season, was Geronimo James was almost tense the entire season, and I didn't have anyone who could play center field on the roster. So with Batch here, he can play center if that happens to Geronimo. And then our final one was to let go of DH Stu Burko, who has regressed all season, and we have gone to former Blowfish member and Moose member Keg Gutterson. That's right, Gutterson will be filling out the DH role here. Plus, it wasn't that much of a salary cap increase, literally only $300,000. We spent literally $1.6 million to make 4 roster moves. That's awesome. Because we saved some here, cutting Smith, unfortunately. We gave up some when we got Tara. Then we gave up $300,000 each to make those 2 moves. So really, a lot of frugal spending on our part. We're not losing that much money here. So let's take a look at the bracket. In the first game of the playoffs, the Sirloins crushed the Moose 14-3, giving them a 1-game advantage in their series. We go up against the Wild Pigs again for a rematch from year 1. Nemesis and Grapplers go on in the other side. Grapplers returning to the playoffs this year after winning their division. In the previous season, they made it as the 4 seed, and then I believe they lost in the first round. And then the other matchup is the Buzzards and Jacks. Buzzards rebounding from having one of the worst records in year 1 to having one of the best records in year 2, thanks to the signing of rookie center fielder Jackson McDonald. And then the Jacks are making their first appearance in the playoffs as an expansion team. So once again, we hold true. 2 expansion teams make the playoffs. This time they're on the opposite sides of the bracket, so we'll see how things work out here. Shadewell and Kaiser will get the ball here in game 1. We already set our lineup before the end of the last episode. Rookie Caleb McClure will bat lead off at second, followed by Dirk Sportswood at first, who had the hottest batting average in the entire team's history. Granted, it's only been 2 seasons, so still, I've never seen a guy rebound from being hitless in his first 3 games to crushing the ball the last 13 games and hitting over 500. That's amazing. Rookie Apollo Oliver will bat third behind the dish. Jeb Jumps is moving to the DH role from second base. Gutterson will start at third base. Geronimo James will be in center. Buck Swiner in left. Nick Norton Pickle at shortstop. And rookie Arms U will get the start in right. So let's go and see if we can take this series against the Wild Pigs. Whew. Alright, this is going to be interesting. The Wild Pigs have given us some fits over the years. We managed to win the series in the regular season in year 1, 2-1 over them. We then lost the playoff series 2-1 last year. And then this season, we've lost 2-1 to them in the regular season. So let's see if we can turn things around here and get this to go our way. Let's look at their lineup. Randy Mann is getting the start today, so we'll get to see our former Hot Corners backup middle infielder. I'm guessing he's going to be DHing. Elvis Stanley, of course, playing second, will bat leadoff, as he has done all 3 games this year, except one game I think he started as DH, but he still batted leadoff. Kaiser on the hill, ace versus ace. Here we go. Curveball at the knees for a strike. The Stanley starts the game off right for the hot corners. Fastball ripped to right. That's going to go right to the rookie U. 1 out. All right, that's going to bring up Nance Tools, second-year shortstop, playing in left field today. She's a great utility player. Curveball hit up the middle. Pickle's going to dive. It's past him, and that's a base hit. First hit of the day for the Wild Pigs. Puts a runner at first with 1 out. And that'll bring up Randy Mann, DHing today, generally a second baseman by trade. Very poor fielder, which makes it a good choice to have him as a DH. Two-seamer hit up the middle to Pickle. Flip that to second 1. McClure to first. That's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Wild Pigs push across a hit, but it's erased on the double play. Bottom 1, it's McClure, Sportswood, and Oliver to face Shavewell. Here is Caleb McClure. He only batted 5 this season, so we didn't really get to see a whole bunch of his potential, which means I will keep him as a rookie designation for year 3. Shavewell delivers a slider inside that misses for ball 1. Down 1-1. Well, 2-0 actually. Two-seamer caught the zone, 2-1. Missed again, 3-1. Shavewell having trouble finding the plate early. Got it that time, full count. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. McClure drives that out to left center field. That's going to get into the gap and hit off the base, 1 hop to the base of the wall. Moon will track it down, throw into second, not in time. It's a leadoff double for the rookie. McClure in scoring position to lead off the game, and that'll bring up Dirk Sportswood. Led the team in RBIs this year and also in hits and batting average. Fastball up, misses for ball 1. Got him at the knees, 1-1. Slider hit to the right side. Wagner will field it. Oh, he caught that. Bad luck there. That's a double play. I thought he dropped it. I thought that was a hopper. Oliver up. Rookie Apollo Oliver will bat with no one on and 2 outs. His fastball's there for a strike, going 1. Second pitch, head up the middle. That's a base hit for Oliver. That's going towards the gap. Moon will be able to cut this one off, though, and Oliver will be held to a single. Good 2-out hitting from the rookie. Puts a runner on, and that'll bring up DH Jeb Jumps. Led the team with, I believe, 5 home runs this season. Rips that curveball into right field. That's going to hang, though. It's right to Evans, who had a down year, hitting under 200. Top second we go. 2 hits for the hot corners, but nothing comes of it thanks to the double play ball. Top 2, Wagner, Groper, and Evans up. Here's Spanky, the hot corner killer, Wagner, who hit like 4 home runs off us this season. So let's try not to boost his ego anymore as he grounds the first pitch to Kaiser. That's an easy out. Thank God. I'm glad we got him retired. He gives us fits. Snag Roper up now. Shortstop here. Normally bats lead off. Back at the bottom of the order. Fouled that off. 0-1. Fork ball down. Hits the right side. Pass Sportswood into right field. That'll be a base hit. And Roper's on. He had a very hot year. I believe he was hitting over 400 last we checked. That'll bring up Flash Evans. Had a down year this year. Not a lot of power numbers, and his batting average was horrible to boot. Curveball caught the zone. 0-1. Slider up and away called. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Kaiser heading to count here. Two-seamer down and in. Grounded to second. McClure in the hole. Goes to second with it. 1 on to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. Evans is very fast. That'll bring up Ernie Blings, the catcher. Batting in the 7th hole today. Very good power hitter. Loves the high pitch, so we'll keep it low against him. Fork ball down. Called for a strike. Throw down from Oliver. Not in time. Evans steals second. You think he'll do it again? Let's pick him off. Damn it. It never works. When it's me, it works. When me picking them off, it never works. I don't understand. What is this bullshit? Slider in, ripped to short, right to Pickle there, and that's the 3rd out. Good pitching from Kaiser to get around the hits. Well, hit it. Gutterson, James, and Swiner do up against Shavewell. 0-0. Here we go. Here's Keg Gutterson, one of the new additions to the lineup. We signed him to replace Stu Burko. He will be taking over duties at third base to replace Trisha Lee, who will come off the bench. Or is she DHing? I'm not sure. I haven't looked. Outside for ball 1, 1-0. Heater up, 2-0. Shavewell has to find the zone again. Misses again, ball 3. Gutterson waiting for a pitch. Blocked him on 4. Gutterson on base. I mean, Gutterson was one of the top leaders in average and on-base percentage, even though he only played less than half a season, which is why I don't count him in a lot of those categories. But still, he had the 2nd best batting average, .455. James takes a curveball on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Popped up on the infield there. Should be easy for pitcher. Shadewell put it away for the first out. Now I'll bring up Buck Swiner, left fielder today, hitting in the 7th hole. Had a poor start to the season. Ended up coming back to hit over 300. Fastball down at the knees for a strike, 0-1. He also had 4 home runs to his credit. I chased that one. That's my bad. 0-2. Grounded up the middle. Stanley backhands. We'll go to second. 1 on the first. It's a double play to end the inning. Top 3 we go. It's 0-0.
Now batting, the third baseman.
I'll bring up Ralph Blue, third baseman today. Playing in the 8th hole for the Wild Pigs in their lineup. Takes a heater below the knees for a ball. 1-0. Fork ball up and in. Taken high for ball 2. Just missed. Slider down in the way, taken for ball 3. 3-0 the count now to Blue. Let's see, Kaiser sneaks over a curveball here. He checked it. 3-1. He thought it was a strike, but thought better of it. Two-seamer ripped up the middle. That's a base hit for Blue. Third hit of the day for the Wild Pigs. Puts the leadoff man on in the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That'll bring up Man and Moon. Center fielder today, batting in his traditional number 9 slot. Fastball outside, taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. Curveball down, hit on the ground to short. Pickle knocks it down, and that's going to be an infield hit. First and second now with nobody out. I think I dove unnecessarily there, but hey, what are you going to do? If I didn't do it, he wasn't going to field it anyway. Elvis Stanley up now with a good RBI opportunity. He's got 2 runners on and no outs. Fastball up and in, popped up on the infield. Infield fly is called for. His Pickle's under the ball there at shortstop. Makes the catch on the edge of the infield grass. 1 out now. Now bring up Nance Tools. She singled back in the first inning, then was erased on a double play. Two-seamer in, taken for ball 1. 1-0. Fastball down in the way, grounded towards the hole at second. McClure dives and cuts it off. He's got to go to first with it though, and that's the second out on the fielder's choice. 2 runners in scoring position for Randy Mann, who grounded into a double play his first time up. Looking to come through big for the Wild Pigs. Takes a ball low. 1-0. Makes it better. It's against his old team as the Peters up. 2-0. Two-seamer down and in, taking first strike. 2-1 the count now. Slider down, popped up. Shallow center field. In on it is James. He'll call off Norton. And Geronimo, third out. Now Kaiser gives up 2 hits, but strands both runners thanks to some clutch pitching with a pop out, a ground out, and a pop out again. Bottom 3 we go. It's Pickle, you, and McClure. Here is Norton Pickle getting his first appearance today in the playoff game. Batting in the 8th hole at shortstop. Takes a slider at the Lenders for a strike, 0-1. Fastball lined out to right field. Shallow. Leaping is Stanley to make the catch. Good athleticism from Elvis. 1 out now, and rookie Arms Yu batting 9th will step up. He's playing right field today. Ball low in the dirt, 1-0. A lot of pressure here for the rookie in his first playoff game. Fastball down, 1-1, trying to make a good impression. Fastball fouled off, 1-2 the count now. Arms quickly behind. Turns on that fastball, ropes it out to left center field. Back onto his moon. He's at the warning track, looking up, and he will put it away for the second out. Just not enough oomph on that ball. That'll bring up rookie Caleb McClure, who led off the game with a double and then was erased on an unfortunate line-out double play. I got under that fastball. That's going to out shallow right down the line. Stanley there. He'll put it away, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Shadewell. Top 4 remains 0-0. Wagner, Roper, and Evans to face Kaiser for their second at-bats. Spanky Wagner, hot corner killer as we like to call him. Two-seamer up and in. Pops that first pitch up to shallow center. James in on it. He's calling for it, and he will put it away for the first out. Snag Roper up now. He's got 1-for-1 with the single today. Peter up and in, taken inside for ball 1. 1-0. Curveball down in the way, ripped the second, leaping is McClure. That's over him into the gap, and that will get all the way to the wall out there in right center field. James will track it down, and he throws it in quickly to hold Roper to a single. Good arm there for Geronimo. Hitter, runner on a first now after the base hit, and that'll bring up Flash Evans, hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. Fork ball ripped to left, past the diving Gutterson. That's going to be a base hit. Makes Evans 1 for 2 on the day. His 2 runners are on now with 1 out for Ernie Blings, who grounded out his first time up. Fork ball down in the way, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball down, rip the right center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall. That's going to score at least one run, possibly two. Evans does run very well. Throw in from James to the cutoff man. McClure got it. He's thrown it in. That's not in time. It's a two-run single for Ernie Blings, and that makes it a 2-0 Wild Pigs lead. Ralph blew up now. Singled his first time up. Brown softly up the middle. McClure got to go to first with it, and that's the second out on the fielder's choice. His Blings advances to second. That'll bring up Man and Moon, who also singled his first time up, looking to return that success. Slider down the line, past Gutterson into the corner. That's going to score another run as Swiner's just now getting to it. He's going to throw it into second. Not in time, it's a double for Moon. It's now 3-0 Wild Pigs as the inning is falling apart on Kaiser. Stanley up now, 0 for 2 today with a pop out and a ground out. Forkball down for a ball, 1-0 the count. Two-seamer up and away, grounded foul, 1-1. Heater up and in, popped up behind the plate in foul territory. Oliver back on it, he will call for it, and Apollo will put it away for the final out. Kaiser gives up 4 hits as well as 3 earned runs come across the score. It's now 3-0 Wild Pigs in the 4th. Sportswood, Oliver, and Jumps due up. There's Dirk Sportswood lined out to the first baseman and turned that into a double play his first time up. Shaywell having a good outing so far. Two-seamer inside misses for ball 1. That misses high, 2-0 the count. Got it at the outside corner, 2-1. Slider out to right center field. Sportswood put a charge into that one. Unfortunately, it's going to hang, and Evans will run it down for the first out. Good hustle there from the right fielder. That'll bring up Apollo Oliver. Rookie singled in his first at bat. Shaywell's first pitch is just outside for ball 1. Got that one at the knees, 1-1. That one's ripped down the right field line. That's going to hook into the corner for Oliver, and that will get down to the wall, but he will be held to just a single. Again, because he doesn't run well, and he's a catcher. Evans gets it in. 1 out, runner on first now for Jeb Jumps. Pop up.
Jeb Jumps. Nope, high.
Takes a fastball high that misses for ball 1. Turns on that one, rips it foul into the seats. 1-1 the count. Jumps was a little early.
That's up.
Checked high on that fastball, misses 2-1. Fouls that one off. It's 2-2 now. Jumps looking to stay alive.
Ball inside.
Misses outside for ball 3. Full count now. That's ripped into the right center gap. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall. Good hitting from Jumps will make it extra bases. Oliver unfortunately does not run well, so we will hold him at third, and Jumps is in with a double here with 1 out in the inning as the Hot Corners look to answer. That brings up Keg Gutterson, who walked in his first plate appearance.
That's inside.
Takes a slider inside that misses for ball 1.
Strike.
Fastball at the knees for a strike. 1-1 the count now. That's lined out to right field. That should hang up, and Evans will put it away for the second out. Oliver will tag from third, and he will score on the sacrifice fly. It's 3-1, RBI to Gutterson. Runner still at second base for Geronimo James, who looks to come through in the clutch here. First pitch lined up the middle past the diving Roper. That'll get down in front of the center fielder. Rounding third is Jumps. He will come in to score on the RBI single. It's now 3-2. Hot Corners coming back. Good hitting here from James. Extends the inning with 2 outs. Then I'll bring up Buck Swiner, the left fielder. First pitch is a curveball in. The call to strike the letters, 0-1. Pick off the first. God damn it. Why? It always works on me. I don't get it. Top 5, 3-2 your score as James is picked off the end of the inning. Tools, Mann, and Wagner up for their third shots on Kaiser. Kaiser's he's under 40 pitches, which is good, but he's already given up 8 hits. And it's only the 5th inning, so we got to be careful with him. Forkball popped up on the infield, out to the shallow right field, actually, as McClure calls for it. Caleb will put it away for the first out. Now bring up Randy Mann. He's 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit. Fastball up, ripped to short. Pickle leaps, he can't get there, and that's a base hit for Randy. 9th of the day for the Wild Pigs here in the 5th. That'll bring up Spanky Wagner, 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit of the day. Slider down, ripped the short on the ground. Pickle will flip the second one, on to first with the McClure, and that's a double play to end the inning. Good inning from Kaiser as he only gives up the hit and erases it on a double play. Bottom 5 we go. It remains 3-2. Swiner, Pickle, and you do up against Shaywell. Bottom 3 in the order. Swiner swings through the high fastball, 0-1 the count. Pulls the curveball into the seats foul, 0-2. Shaywell looking to put him away. Fastball ripped to left field. That's over the diving third baseman, and it's a base hit for Buck Swiner, his first hit of the day, make him 1 for 2. Now I bring up Norton Pickle, who's 0 for 1.
Norton Pickle. Foul ball.
Popped up behind the plate, fouled off, 0-1.
That's up.
Fastball up and high, misses for ball 1, 1-1 the count.
No.
High ball 2, 2-1 the count now. Shaveball looks to calm himself down. Hangs the slider right to second base. Stanley puts it away, and that's almost a double play. Swiner manages to get back. 1 out now, runner at first for Arms U. First pitch lined out to right field softly. Evans will hang in and run it down, though, for the second out, as Swiner has to retreat on the failed hit and run. Caleb McClure up now, 1 for 2. Doubled back in the first inning and also flew out. Takes a slider inside for ball 1 that misses. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1 the count. Fastball fouled off by McClure. It's 1-2 the count now. Slider pulled softly on the ground to short. Roper will go to first, and that will end the inning. Leadoff hit for the Hot Corners amounts to nothing as, well, Shavewell does his job. Top 6, 3-2 your score. Roper, Evans, and Blings go up against Kaiser, who's only on 40 pitches. He threw 3 pitches last inning. Slider down in the way, grounded to first. Sportswood there for it. He'll tap the bag, and that's the first out. I'll bring up Flash Evans. He's 1 for 2 today with the single. Fastball up and in, popped up behind the plate, out of play, 0-1. Forkball down and in, ripped to second on the ground. McClure cuts it off. He'll go to first. That's 2 quick outs for Kaiser. Really throwing well, like economically pitches-wise, he's doing well. He just had 1 bad inning. Curveball down in the way, taken for a strike by Blings, 0-1. 2-seamer down and in, popped up on the infield. Sportswood over for it, near the line, calling for it. Dirk will put it away pretty easily, and that's a painless 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser. Bottom 6 remains 3-2. Sportswood Oliver and jumps up for the 3rd time against Shavewell. Here's Dirk Sportswood. He's 0 for 2 today. Slider inside misses for ball 1 as it's mishandled behind the plate. Back for a strike. 3rd pitch skied out to left center field. That's hit pretty well. Moon back on it at the wall at the warning track. Off the top of the wall it is. Sportswood already on his way to second. He will hold there with a leadoff double. Good piece there from Dirk. Puts him in scoring position for the rookie Apollo Oliver. Already looking good today with 2 singles. 1 to right and 1 to center. Looking to duplicate that. Slider down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Next slider, roped down the left field line. If that's fair, it's a base hit. Nope. Just foul. 0-2. Swung under the fastball for strike 3, and he's down on strikes for the first out. That'll bring up Jeff Jumps now. He's doubled his last time up. Slider misses. That's a curveball that misses outside for ball 1. Fastball at the knees, fouled off by Jumps just late, 1-1.
Nope, high.
Checked his swing high. He almost went after it. 2-1. That fastball's late on it, roped into the left field foul territory for the 2nd strike. 2-2 the count now. Slider line softly to second. That'll get down in front of Stanley. He'll go to first. That's the 2nd out as Sportswood advances to 3rd. And I'll bring up Gutterson, who drove in a run on a sac fly his last time up, and he also walked in his first plate appearance, so no official at-bats yet. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Takes one up for ball 1, 1-1 the count.
Strike.
Curveball called a strike at the knees. I find that questionable, 1-2. Hangs a curveball down the middle. That's a base hit for Gutterson, and that'll drive in the run, making it 3-3. Good 2-strike, 2-out hitting there by the veteran Gutterson as that brings the score tied. James up now, 1 for 2 today. Singled in a run his last time up. Roped up the middle, diving his Roper to cut it off though. He'll go, just gets James by a couple steps. Hot Corners do get 2 hits to push across the tying run as it's now 3-3 to the 7th. Blue, Moon, and Stanley facing Kaiser, who's only on 45 pitches, but he's given up 9 hits.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
And this is the 3rd time through the lineup for him, so gotta get really conservative with how he does, even if he is throwing only a handful of pitches each inning. Sportswood leaps to cut off that liner from Blue. That's the first out. Bring up Man and Moon now. He's 2 for 2 today. Drove in a run on a doubles last time up as he takes a strike to the letters. Curveball down at the knees for a strike, 0-2 the count. Kaiser comes in with the slider in the dirt for ball 1, 1-2. Forkball up and away, outside misses. Mishandled by Oliver, 2-2. Fastball down and away, fouled off, still 2-2. Two-seamer up and in, roped into right center field. James Overford, he's going to dive, and he makes the catch. Good athleticism from Geronimo. 2 outs now. And that'll bring up Elvis Stanley. That was surely going to be another double for Moon. Forkball down, taken for a strike as that fools Stanley. He couldn't swing on it. Two-seamer up and away, taken outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Fastball down and away, fouled off. 1-2 your count. Kaiser looks to put him away. Curveball in the dirt, grounded to short. Pickle there to cut it off. He'll go to first with it, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser in the 7th. Keeps it 3-3. Bottom 7 we go. Swiner, Pickle, and you up for the 3rd time against Shabo, who's at 74 pitches. Walked the batter, giving up 8 hits. Fastball inside for a strike. Good throw from Shabo. That one misses just a little further inside that time. 1-1. Curveball misses high. 2-1 the count. Slider caught the outside corner. 2-2. Fastball up the middle, right over Shabo's noggin, and that's a base hit for Swiner, the 9th of the day for the Hot Corners. That'll put the leadoff man on here in the 7th, and that'll bring up Norton Pickle, who's 0-for-2 today. I think if we get one more hit, they take Shabo out. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Slider roped to second on the ground. Stanley there, goes to second 1. On to first, it's a low throw. It gets by the first baseman. Pickle on his way to second. He'll get in safely for a fielder's choice double. Doesn't count as a hit, and that's an error anyway on the shortstop. So that's an error on Roper. RMU up now. Fastball hit hard on the ground to the right field. This could be a run scorer. Rounding third's Pickle. He's going to go for it. Throw goes to second. Stanley throws it in. Not in time. It's an RBI single for the rookie RMU, and that makes it 4-3 Hot Corners. And they're leaving Shabo out there after giving up 10 hits. Interesting. Okay. Caleb McClure up now, looking to duplicate his fellow rookie's success there. Arms takes off. Slider hit on the ground to short. Roper goes to second. Still gets him, even though he was running. And that's a double play. Top 8 we go. Hot Corners push across the go-ahead run thanks to an RBI single from rookie RMU. 4-3 to the 8th. Tools, Mann, and Wagner against Kaiser, who's only on 57 pitches. So here is Nance Tools. She's 1-for-3 today with the single. Fastball up and in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Slider down and in. Popped up on to shallow center field. In is James. He'll call off Pickle, who came out of the infield. And Geronimo puts it away for the first out. That's going to bring up Randy Mann. He's 1-for-3 today with the single. Two-seamer down in the way, taken for a strike. 0-1. Good pitch there from Kaiser. Curveball up and in, ripped down the line, foul. Just missed the base there, 0-2. Forkball down, grounded down the line again, also foul. Fastball down and away, taken for strike 3, called. His man is retired on the strikeout. 2 outs now for Kaiser in the 8th. And that'll bring up Spanky Wagner, who's 0-for-3. Forkball down in the way, taken low for a ball, 1-0. Good eye from Wagner. Curveball down at the knees for a strike this time, 1-1. Slider down and away, ripped out to left, right to Swiner though, and he'll put it away for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser in the 8th. Bottom 8 we go, it's still 4-3. Sportswood, Oliver, and Jumps due up. There's Derek Sportswood, doubled in his 2nd plate appearance. He's 1-for-3 today. As Atlanta Lantana, that's who they always go to. It's always her first. Coming out of the bullpen to replace Shabo after 7 innings. He gave up 10 hits, 1 walk, and all 4 runs are charged to him. Lantana comes in. Great lefty, as we all know. Let's see what we can do. Fastball up, misses for ball 1. She's got a fastball cutter and slider. Slider there, misses just outside, 2-0. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. Sportswood punishes, and that's a base hit to center field. That makes him 2-for-4 on today's game, as he's going to be on first with the leadoff base hit. And that'll bring up Apollo Oliver. Rookie's 2-for-3 today with 2 singles and I believe a strikeout. Slider, he's behind on that one, 0-1. Slider roped out to left center field. He hit that well, going out deep to the corner, off the top of the wall. Sportswood already on his way to third. He's going to round third and try to score. Throw goes to second, not in time. Throw home, not in time either. It's for rookie Apollo Oliver, and that makes it 5-3. Good base running from Sportswood. Now to bring up Jeb Jumps, 1-for-3 today with the double of his own. It was in his 2nd at bat. Fastball ripped out to left field. That's going to be a base hit as Oliver's going to hold up at third. Runners at the corners now with no outs for the Hot Corners. as they look to break the game open here in the 8th. Sorry. Now to bring up Gutterson. He singled his last at bat, making him 1 for 1 today. 2 RBIs, 1 from the single, 1 from the sacrifice fly. He also has a walk as he takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Second pitch roped out to left field. That's hooking into the corner. If it stays fair, it's a double. Nope, just foul. Close, Keg. Very close. Lined out to right field. That should hang up for Evans, though. Oliver's going to hold at third. It's too shallow for him. Runners will remain at the corners with 1 out for Geronimo James. He has a single to his credit and an RBI. Fastball inside for ball 1, 1-0. Fastball hit up the middle. That's a base hit, and that's going to get into center field. Oliver will score easily from third, and it makes it a 6-3 game as the Hot Corners are getting more insurance runs. Brings up Buck Swiner. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, looking to come through with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
That's inside.
Slider misses inside for ball 1. Chased the high fastball out the shallow center field. Tough for Moon, but he slides in to make the catch. Good athleticism there from him. Runners will remain at first and second with 2 outs now for Norton Pickle. 0 for 3 on the line score today. Fastball down for a strike, 0-1. Soft grounder to the right field. It's off of Stanley's glove into center right field. Jumps rounds third. He's going to score easily on the play as James goes to third on the single. It's 7-3 RBI to Pickle. And that'll bring up Armsview, 1 for 3 today, single and an RBI for the rookie. Arms skies the first pitch out the left center field. That should be an easy play for Tools, who's over in the gap. She will put it away to end the inning. Hot Corners do strike for 3 more runs, though, as they break the game open 7-3. Kaiser looking to go for the complete game in the 9th. Roper, Evans, and Blings due up. Roper's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles to his credit. Slider down and away, ripped up the middle. McClure dives, cuts it off, gets up and fires. In the dirt, picked by Sportswood to save the rookie. That's the first out. And that'll bring up Flash Evans, 1 for 3 today, singled in his last plate appearance. Forked ball down, grounded to Sportswood. That's going to be an easy second out as Dirk handles it himself. And then that's going to bring up Ernie Blings, 1 for 3 today. Drove in 2 runs on a single his last time up. 2-seamer up, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball down and away, checked and taken for a strike, 0-2. Kaiser looking to put him away, curveball down and in. Grounded to second, McClure up the middle. He'll take it to first. That's a 1-2-3 9th inning, and Kaiser has the complete game. Hot Corners take game 1 by a final score of 7-3. That was a good outing. We fell behind early, but then Kaiser just completely slammed the door shut on the Wild Pigs. They just kept going after his first pitch. They never let him work himself up with the pitch count. Hot Corners get 2 back, then they tie it, then they take the lead, and then they break it open in the 7th, in the 8th, as Shavewell was tiring, and then they brought in Lantana, who just couldn't get an out. Everyone in our lineup even managed to get a hit, which is very, very good. 1 RBI to Oliver, 2 to Gutterson, 2 to James, and 1 to Pickle, and 1 to you. On their side, Blings had 2 RBIs, Moon had 1. They had Blue, not him. Wagner went hitless, which is very surprising because he normally does so well against us, and Stanley also went hitless at the top of the order. Shavewell goes 7, gives up 10 hits, 7 plus, gives up 10 hits, 4 earned runs, and a walk, and he will take the loss. Lantana gives up 3 earned runs in the 8th inning with 5 hits. Kaiser goes to complete 9 innings, gives up 9 hits and 3 earned runs. Gets only 1 strikeout, but it doesn't matter if you can win. Oliver is your player of the game. He went 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and RBI, and he scored twice. Kaiser is your runner-up with the complete game. And Gutterson, of course, went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Not bad at all. Very, very rare do we see a complete game with my pitching staff, so that's nice to get. So we take game 1 against the Wild Pigs. That puts them in the hole. But we did the same thing last year. We took game 1, then the offense just went quietly into the night and never showed up for games 2 or 3. So hopefully that's not the case this time. Wow, Nemesis crushed the Grapplers in game 1, 14-0. Jacks made it close, but the Buzzards win 6-5. Moose forced game 3 with an extra innings victory over the Sirloins, so they have to go to the 3rd game. Let's see if we can become the first team to sweep here with rookie Connor Frazier Jr. on the hill against Durbin, who beat us in the regular season finale. And Holmes also beat us in the 3rd game of last year's playoff series too, so this guy's got a good record against us so far. Let's see if we can change that. We're going to leave the lineup the same because, well, it works so well for us. Everyone got a hit, so no need to change it for us. Connor Frazier Jr. on the hill. Rookie going out to make his first postseason start. It was a mixed rookie year for Frazier. I mean, he started very poorly. He lost his first 2 starts, had an ERA over 20. And then he won his last 2 starts, and he cut his ERA down from 20.25 to 8 and some change. I believe it's 8.18. So there is promise there. He just has to not get down on himself and give up so many early hits and runs. He can do that. He will be fine. Yeah, because once Frazier gets into a game and he's like in a rhythm, he'll be fine. If you jump on him early, he's not going to have any confidence. We're going to be up first. McClure, Sportsman, and Oliver to face Holmes in the first. Here we go. Here's rookie Caleb McClure. He had a double in the first game. He's 1 for 4 in that outing. Hangs a curveball. That's roped into left field. That's the base hit for McClure to start the game off for the Hot Corners. Good hard single there, and now to bring up Sportswood. He went 2 for 4, single and a double.
That's inside.
Fastball inside, high from Holmes, 1-0.
No, inside.
Slider misses inside, 2-0 the count now. Pulls that pitch foul, 2-1. Takes a curveball at the letters, 2-2 the count now. That's roped into center field. That's going to hang up, though, and that's going to be an easy out for Moon, 1 out. I'll bring up Apollo Oliver now. He went 3 for 4 in the first game, was player of the game, drove in a run. McClure hanging over at first base. Fastball misses high, 1-0. Fastball at the knees, first strike, 1-1 the count. Curveball low, 2-1. Hangs a changeup, but Oliver's out in front of it, 2-2 the count now. Fastball line to short, second, right at Stanley, though, and McClure is right enough to get back this time. 2 outs, runner at first now for Jeb Jumps. He had a double and a single to his credit. In game number 1, no RBIs, though.
No, inside.
Curveball hangs high, ball 1. Strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Change up at the knees for a strike, 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Misses low, 2-2 the count.
Ball, that's inside.
Misses inside, full count now. That's roped out to left center field. If that gets down, it's in trouble. It's going to be cut off, though, by Moon, so it'll be just a single. McClure has to hold it second on that. Had that gotten by him, we probably have our first run. First and second now for Keg Gutterson. He went 1 for 2 in the first game and had 2 RBIs to boot. Rope that up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get all the way in the gap. Everyone's going to try and come around here. McClure already on his way in. Gutterson will retreat the first. Jeb Jumps will hold at third base. It's a RBI single for Gutterson. 1-0 Hot Corners. I'll bring up Geronimo James. He went 2 for 4 in the first game. Also drove in 2 RBIs. That first pitch is skied out to left field. Shallow in on his tools, and she will put it away for the final out. Hot Corners get 3 hits and push across a run. It's 1-0 to the bottom half. Frazier Jr. takes on Stanley, Tools, and Evans. Evans moving up from the 6th spot, so they must have more confidence in his hitting ability. Stanley, of course, went hitless in the first game. He was 0 for 4. Fastball outside for ball 1 from Frazier to start the game. Curveball down and in, taken for a strike, 1-1. Stanley wants to see a few more pitches. Changeup down and away, taken again for strike 2. Now he's ahead. Frazier looking to put him away. Slider up and in. Broke down the right field line. That will stay just foul. Ooh, close. Still 1-2. Fork ball down, taken in the dirt for ball 2. Good block back there from Oliver. Heater up and away. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 2-2. Changeup up and away, taken outside for ball 3. Good eye from Stanley. He's working the count here, something they failed to do against Kaiser. Fastball popped up in front of the plate. Frazier wants it. He's calling off Oliver. And Connor will put it away himself for the first out. I bring up Nance Tools. The shortstop's playing left field today. Went 1 for 4 in game number 1. Fastball down and away, rope to second, past the diving McClure into right field. Arms is going to come up throwing, not in time. In a single for Tools, 1 out, runner at first for Flash Evans. Evans went 1 for 4 in the first game with a single. Forkball down and in. That's roped over the right center fence. That is the home run, and they had a good reason to move Evans up to the 3 spot. See what I mean? If you don't let Frazier get comfortable, you can get your runs. 2 runs score on the home run by Flash Evans. His first of the playoffs. It's 2-1 Wild Pigs. Now Frazier has to show some perseverance here and not let it get to him. Here's Spanky Wagner. He went hitless in the first game. I believe he went 0 for 3 or 4. Don't remember exactly. Change up down, grounded the second. McClure will field it easily for the second out. Good bounce back for Frazier. Roper went 2 for 4 in the first game, so let's see what he can do here against Frazier. Fastball roped to right. That's going to be a base hit. Yarms is coming up throwing though, and he will get Roper at first base. There's no hit on that. Outfield assist there. Wild Pigs push across 2 hits, get a home run from Flash Evans to make it 2-1. Top 2 we go. We got ourselves a battle, folks. Swiner, Pickle, and you against us.
The left fielder.
Here's Buck Swiner. He went 2 for 4 in the first game. Fastball down and away for a strike, 0-1 the count.
That's outside.
Now, see, Holmes is opposite. You can jump on him early. He will bounce back and be the most solid, consistent player you have ever seen. That's why he's the number 2 spot in the Wild Pigs rotation right now. Because this man can get hit around, and he will still stay out there, eat innings for you, and get you to your bullpen. Fastball high, 2-1 the count. That's roped right to the third baseman, Bacon, for the first out, though. Got to bring up Norton Pickle now. 1 for 4 in the first game, drove in a run. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. Pickle hits that to left center field. That's going to hang up, though, and it's easy out for Moon. 2 outs. Going to bring up Armsview. 1 for 4, drove in a run in the first game as well. Chased a high fastball, popped up behind the plate, behind the mound. Holmes there, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 innings. See what I mean? This man, he can get hit around. He'll come back and say, I got you. Blings, Bacon, and Blue up for their first at-bats here. 6, 7, and 8. Face Frazier. Forkball down in the way, grounded to third. Gutterson there in the hole. Goes to first with it, and that's the first out. Gonna bring up Wally Bacon. Change up down in the way, taken for ball 1, 1-0. Fastball up and in, roped down the first base line. That's going to hook foul, though, 1-1. Slider down and in, taken for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Forkball up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Frazier gets his first punch out. A little smirk there from the rookie. He's still behind, though. Ralph Blue up, 1 for 3 in the first game. Batting 8th. Bacon was making his start. He was not in the first game. First pitch fouled off there by Blue. Fastball down low, misses, 1-1. Fastball up, pop play, 1-2 the count. Way, grounded softly to first. Sportswood takes it. He'll go to the bag, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 inning from Frazier. Good bounce back inning after giving up the home run in the first. Top 3 we go. McClure, Sportswood, and Oliver do up. Now to bring up Caleb McClure, 1 for 1 with a single today.
No, that's inside.
Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Slider hung in the middle of the plate, pulled foul, 1-1. Fastball roped down the right field line. That's hooking foul, though. 1-2 the count. McClure's make solid contact. Just got to put it in play. Saw hog. Blah. So much for that. Stanley puts it away. 1 out. Now bring up Sportswood. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to turn it around. Slider roped out the dead center field. That's going to chase Moon back all the way to the pointy part of the park, but he'll stay in front of the warning track for the second out. Now to bring up Oliver. 0 for 1 today.
Ball.
Takes a changeup inside for ball 1. Rope that out to left center field. That is high and deep, but it will be run down by Tools in the gap for the third out. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for Holmes. Bottom 3 we go. It remains 2-1. Moon, Stanley, and Tools up. Here's Man and Moon, 2 for 3 in the first game. Drove the run on an RBI doubles. Forkball to the outside, taken for a strike, 0-1. Slider away, also taken for a strike, 0-2 the count now. Let's just put him away with it. Curveball down in the way, taken low for ball 1. Changeup up and in, swung through it, strike 3. He was looking fastball. Moon retired with the punch out. Now to bring up Elvis Stanley, shortstop up, 0 for 1 today. He's now 0 for 5 in the playoffs, looking for his first hit. Fastball down, taken low, 1-0. Good eye there from Stanley. Forkball inside, taken for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Curveball up and away, taken for strike 1, 2-1. Changeup down and in, taken for a strike, 2-2 the count now. Slider down in the way, outside for ball 3. Full count now to Stanley. Fastball up and in. Line back up the middle. That's his first hit of the playoffs. He'll be 1 for 6 on the line score. 1 for 2 today's game, though. He's 1 out in the third. That'll bring out Nance Tools. 1 for 1. She singled in the first inning. Scored on the home run ball. Curveball down and away, taken outside for ball 1. Fastball low. 2-0 the count now from Frazier. Forkball up and away, taken for a strike. 2-1 the count. Goes with the changeup away. Line to third. Leaping is Gutterson. It's over his glove, and that's going to put 2 runners on with 1 out. Who homered last time up. Let's see what Flash can do this time around as he jumped on Frazier's pitch. Let's see if he can follow suit here. Keep his hot hitting going today's game. Changeup low and away. Swung through it 0-1. He was looking fastball. Ball down and in. Both runners are going. Throw to third, not in time. It's a double steal successfully for the Wild Pigs. Fastball up and in, taken high for ball 1, 1-2. Frazier needs to get out of this jam. Forkball down and away, grounded at foul. Still 1-2. Slider up and away, checked ball 2, just high. Good eye from Evans as he stays alive. Changeup down and in, just low. Full count now. Evans really working it here, showing off why he can be a good hitter at times, but he had a very down year. He hit under 200. So let's see if this is what they like in him. He can actually swing. He just had a bad year. Takes a 6-pitch walk, and that's going to load the bases up with 1 out. Going to bring up Spanky Wagner. Man went hitless in the first game. He's 0 for 1 today. That didn't stop Elvis Stanley, of course. He managed to get on base. So let's see what Wagner can do here with the bases loaded. Curveball roped to shortstop past the diving pickle. That's going to be a base hit. Now we'll get in a run. Bases will remain loaded, though, with 1 out, 3-1 your score. Guess he was sitting curveball, and he was right. Now snag Roper up 0 for 1 today. Fastball to first. Sportswood goes to second with it for 1. On to first. It's a double play, and Frazier Jr.'s out of the inning. 1 run comes across the score on 3 more hits and a walk. 3-1 your score to the 4th. Jumps Gutterson and James do up against Holmes. Jumps singled in his first plate appearance against Holmes today, moving his average up to 600 in the playoffs. Slider hangs at the letters for a strike, 0-1.
That's outside.
Fastball misses outside for ball 1.
High.
Up for ball 2. 2-1 the count now.
That's up.
High again. 3-1. Jumps in the driver's seat now. Curveball pulled foul. Full count now. Curveball roped into right center field. That's going to get down. Evans will cut it off before the wall, and that will hold Jumps to a single. The outfield and right field here is very, very shallow, so you will not see a lot of extra base hits to right. You want an extra base hit, you hit it to left center, or you hit it over the center fielder's head. Next up is Keg Gutterson. He's 1 for 1 today with a single and an RBI. Why do you always... It's like they know when I'm going to steal. I don't understand. Slider inside misses for ball 1 as Gutterson has nobody on and 1 out. Slider low. 2-0 the count now as Gutterson's in the driver's seat. Fastball, roped foul, 2-1 the count, a little late.
Ball outside. Changeup
misses outside, 3-1 the count to Gutterson. Fastball hit on the ground between first and second. Stanley there to field, he'll go to first, 2 outs now. That'll bring up Geronimo James, 0 for 1 today. Slider hit on the ground to short, easy play for Roper. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Holmes, unconventional a little bit, but still, the damage does not do anything. 1 hit is erased on the pickoff attempt because, you know, they're frickin' mind readers. Bottom 4, it's Blings, Bacon, and Blue do up against Frazier Jr. Here's Ernie Blings, 0 for 1 today. Changeup down and away, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball up and away, taken for strike 2. He wasn't ready for it, 0-2. Frazier delivers a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Change slider in the dirt this time, 2-2 the count. Change up inside, taken for ball 3. Frazier needs to find the zone. Fastball down and away, grounded foul. Still a full count. Forkball down, hit the third. Gutterson right there for it. He'll go to first, and that's the first out. I'll bring up Wally Bacon, 0 for 1 today. This is his first start of the playoffs. He did not play in game 1. First pitch fouled off, 0-1 the count. Forkball down, taken low for ball 1, 1-1. Change up outside, 2-1 the count. We got to slow it down here, Frazier. Slider down, rope to first, past Sportswood into the corner, and that'll be a base hit. He's going to be looking to. Arms is throwing it in, and it will not be in time. Bacon has a double. He's 1 for 2 on the day, and that puts a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Ralph blew up now. Fastball down, popped up, shallow right center field. Out on it's McClure, in on it is James. McClure out, puts it away for the second out. Gave me a little bit of a scare with that, but we're fine. Man and Moon up now, 0 for 1 today. With a strikeout, change up down for ball 1. Forkball down in the way, taken for a strike, 1-1 the count. Fastball up, skied out the left center, shallow, in is James. He will put it away for the third out, and that will get Frazier Jr. out of the inning as he strands the base runner, giving up his 6th hit of the afternoon. Top 5 we go. It remains 3-1. Swiner, Pickle, and you do up against Holmes. Here is Buck Swiner, 0 for 1 today.
Outside.
Takes a curveball outside that misses for ball 1. Fastball hit hard on the ground to short, and that's going to go right to Roper. He'll go to first, and that's an easy first out for Holmes. Thank you, Curly. There's Norton Pickle up. Takes 1 in the dirt for ball 1. Change up low. Fastball fouled off. 1-1 the count. Lined off again. Pickle's just behind on that fastball. Lined out the center. That's going to hang, though, and that's going to be easy for Moon if he doesn't drop it. He normally never does, so that's the second out. And I bring up Arms U now. Rookie's 0 for 1 today. Hitting 200 in the playoffs. Went 1 for 4 in the first game with an RBI. Takes a changeup at the knees, 0-1. Slider roped out to left field and hit deep. Going back onto this tool. She's at the warning track at the wall, and she puts it away. God damn it. Got my hopes up for nothing. Another 1-2-3 inning for Holmes as he gets through the 5th cleanly. 3-1 remains your score. Stanley, Tools, and Evans do up for their 3rd against Frazier in the 5th. Stanley singled in his last plate appearance for his 1st hit of the playoffs. Takes a forkball on the ground to second. McClure there. He'll go to first. That's 1 out. Good 1 pitch out there from Frazier. Nance Tools up now. She's singled in both her plate appearances so far. Slider up and in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Change up down and away. Hit on the ground to short. Pickle's there for it. He'll go to first. That's 2 quick outs. 3 pitches, 2 outs. Good inning so far from Frazier as we deal with Flash Evans. Drew a walk his last time up. Homered back in the 1st, giving the Wild Pigs their 2-1 lead at the time.
No, that's inside.
Ball high and inside for ball 1. Forkball down, taken for a strike. 1-1 the count. Curveball up and away. Fouled off down the line. Out of play. 1-2 the count now. Slider in the dirt. Taken strike 3 at the knees. Evans can't believe it. Throws his bat in disgust. Top 6 we go. Frazier has a 1-2-3 inning to answer Holmes. Let's see if the office can break through against him. McClure, Sportswood, Oliver do up. Top of the lineup's really got to get something going here. McClure singled back in the 1st inning. Didn't do so well in his 2nd at bat. Forgot what he did. Slider hangs, and that's going down to right field into the corner. Evans will be able to run it down on the line, and that's the 1st out. That'll bring up Sportswood 0 for 2 today. First baseman looking to make hard contact here as he takes a slider away for strike 1. Fastball misses up for ball 1. That's pulled way foul just out in front of the changeup. 1-2. Rope to right field. Diving is going to be the first baseman. He knocks it down. Blue goes to first, not in time. So that's an infield hit for Sportswood, and that'll bring up Apollo Oliver. Rookie's 0 for 2 today. Looking to get on base for the first time. Slider on the inside for a strike. 0-1. Good pitch there from Holmes. Curveball down. 0-2 the count now.
No, inside.
Misses inside with the fastball. 1-2 the count. He got me with that one. I thought it was inside. Oliver down on strikes, making him 0 for 3 today, and that'll bring up Jeb Jumps, 2 for 2, 2 singles. DH rips it down the 3rd base line. Bacon fields on a hop. He'll go to first, and that's the end of the inning. Hot Corners really did try to put something there. 1 hit, nothing comes of it. Bottom 6, 3-1 still your score. Wagner, Roper, and Blings up for the 3rd time against Frazier. Here is Spanky Wagner. He had a single and an RBI his last time up. Change up down and in, rope foul, 0-1. That was also his 1st hit of the playoffs. Curveball down and away, hit up the middle. McClure's going to cut it off. He'll go to first, and that's the 1st out. That's going to bring up Roper. He's 0 for 2 today. Thrown out from right field in his 1st at bat. That was something to see. Arms U has a cannon out there in right, learning from Billy the Boink, the best cannon in the game. 1-1 the count. Curveball down and in, just misses. 2-1. Good pitch from Frazier, just didn't get the call. Slider roped this over McClure's glove, and that's going to get to right center. Thankfully, it's really shallow out here, so we will hold Roper to just a single. That'll bring up Ernie Blings now. He's 0 for 2 today. Witten 167 in the playoffs. Did drive in 2 runs in the first game, though, so man is still dangerous. Loves the high pitches. Curveball down. Rope foul. As you can see, the man still has some pop in his bat. Straightens that out, gets a little more on it. He's going yard. 0-2 the count. Slider down in the way. Swung through it. Strike 3. Blings retired on the strikeout. That makes Wally Bacon the next batter. 1 for 2 with a double his last time up. 2 outs, runner at first. Fastball outside for a strike. 0-1 the count. Good pitch there from Frazier. Forkball down and in. Taken for a strike. Quickly ahead 0-2. Slider up and away. Line to first. Sportswood knocks it down. McClure over for it. He's going to first. Not in time. It's an infield hit. Good hustle there from Bacon. Keeps the inning alive with 2 on for first baseman Ralph Blue. Change up at the knees for a strike. 0-1 the count. Slider up and in. Taken high for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Curveball down and in. Grounded softly down the third base line. It's going to be a tough play. It's an infield hit, basically. That was a perfectly placed bunt. Gutterson had no chance on that one. Moon up now, 0 for 2 today, looking to get his first hit. Bases loaded with 2 outs in the 6th here against Frazier. First pitch fastball below the knees, ball 1. Forkball down for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Changeup up, taken for a strike, 2-1 the count. Slider down in the way, taking strike 2, 2-2 the count. Lefty looking to get out of it. Curveball up, swung through it, strike 3. Moon down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Breaks his bat over his knee and throws the pieces aside as he fails to come through with the bases loaded. Clutch pitching there from Frazier Jr. to get through the 6th. Top 7, it's 3-1 your score after 3 more hits. That puts him at 9 total hits. I'm probably taking him out next inning. Gutterson up now, 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. He's responsible for the only hot corners run.
That's outside.
Ball outside on the changeup from Holmes. 1-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. Just late on that one, 1-2.
Ball high.
High, 2-2 the count now. Soft liner out to left field. That should hang up though, and Tools will run it down. 1 out.
Now back, the center field.
Here is Geronimo James, 0 for 2 today. Takes fastball inside for strike 1, 0-1.
Nope, that's high.
High for ball 1, 1-1. Roped up the middle, base hit for Geronimo. He'll get on base with 1 out here in the 7th. That's the 6th hit of the game given up by Holmes. Buckswiner up now, 0 for 2 today, looking to find contact here. Takes a changeup on the inside for strike 1, 0-1. Slider roped out to right center field and hit deep. Going back on it is Moon. He's going to look up at the wall. It's gone. Home run, Buckswiner. As the second-year left fielder comes through with a hard hit shot over the hot corners bullpen in right center field. 3-3 your score now as he ties it up with 1 swing of the bat. Holmes hung a slider and he said, "Oh, thank you, brother." Norton Pickle up now, 0 for 2 today, hitting 1 for 6 in the playoffs so far. Fastball roped right on the ground to second though. Stanley there, 2 outs. Good hard hit, just right to the fielder. Armsview also hitting 1 for 6 in the playoffs. He's 0 for 2 today. Slider roped out to left center field. That's heading to the gap. Can Tools run it down? Yes, she can with a nice dive. Good effort out there from the left fielder. Ends the inning. 2 home runs come across the score on 2 hits thanks to the home run from Buckswiner. 3-3 your score, bottom 7. Frazier Jr. sitting on 9 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts, and 87 pitches. He is done for the afternoon, especially with the top of the order coming back up. Good effort here from the rookie. Had a great outing, bouncing back from giving up that early first inning home run. So who do we bring in to face them? Let's see. What are they sitting on right now? What do we got? So we're at the top. So we got a switch hitter. We got a righty, a lefty, righty, lefty, righty, righty, lefty. A lot of righties. Okay. So we need a righty to come in. Oh, I did not mean to pitch. My bad. All right, we need to go right-hander, so that means it's going to be Amazo Hayes' game. Curveball in, rope back up the middle, knocked down by Hayes. He's going to go to first, 1 out. Good pitching from Hayes. How to bring up Tools, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Fastball hit on the ground between first and the second. Misses by Leclerc. Yu comes up throwing. Not in time. Speedy Jules is on with the base hit. One out, runner at first for Flash Evans. He homered in his first at bat. Drew a walk and then grounded out. Change up down in the way. Grounded to first. Sportswood's going to go to second. One on to first with it is Pickle. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice. Evans on at first with 2 outs for Spanky Wagner, who singled in a run today. He's 1 for 3. Curveball down for a strike. 0-1 the count. Change up down and in. Pulled foul. 0-2 the count now. Fastball up and away. Taken high for ball 1. 1-2. Slider down in the way. Outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count now. Change up down. Taken low, ball 3. Full count now from Hayes to Wagner. Fastball up and in. Taken inside for ball 4 where Hayes walks him on 6 pitches. Runners at first and second now for Snag Roper. 1 for 3 today with the single. Curveball down for ball 1. 1-0. Slider down. Taken for a strike. 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away. Taken strike 2. 1-2 the count. Change up down and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. Roper out in front. Breaks his bat on the ground and walks away. Top 8 we go. It's 3-3 your scores. Hayes gets a clutch strikeout to get through the 7th. McClure, Sportswood, and Oliver up against Holmes. Holmes has given up 7 hits as well as 3 earned runs. He struck out a batter as well in 7 innings. Good outing from him so far, sitting on 74 pitches. No walks yet to this point. Slider inside for ball 1. 1-0. Curveball outside misses. 2-0. Mishandled by Blings back there. Ball low. 3-0 the count now. And that's a 4-pitch walk. See, I spoke it into existence. I said no walks yet. There's the walk. McClure's on to lead off the inning. Fastball up high, misses. Ball 1. Strike is called a strike. Mishandled by Blings, and that'll allow McClure to advance to second. He does get to it, though, to keep it from going out of play. 1-1 the count. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. Sportswood drives that out to deep center field. That is going way back. And it is caught by Moon as McClure's got to retreat all the way to second base from third. And he will not do so. He is doubled off. Fuck this game. Here's Apollo Oliver now. 2 outs, nobody on. Slider below the knees, 1-0. Fastball roped softly to center. And that's going to be an easy play for Moon. And that's the 3rd out. Hot corner strand, a golden opportunity to take the lead. Bottom 8 we go. It's 3-3. Bling, Bacon, and Blue do up. Ernie Blings made an error last inning. Takes a ball outside for 1-0. Hayes delivers a curveball, taken at the knees for a strike. 1-1 the count. Slider down, taken for a strike. 1-2 the count now. Fastball down and in. Grounded to short softly. Pickle charges. He goes to first with it, and that's 1 out. Here is Wally Bacon, 2 for 3 today, double and a single to his credit, having a very good day at the plate. Curveball down in the way, taken for ball 1, 1-0. Good pitch from Hayes, just missed. Change up down and in, taken for a strike, 1-1 the count. Slider down, taken for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away, taken strike 3 called, and Bacon is down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning as Hayes has 2 quick outs. That'll bring up Ralph Blues, 1 for 3 today, as a single to his credit. Change up and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, roped up the middle, and that's a base hit for him, as James will get it in. Blue on first with his 2nd hit of the day, making him 2 for 4. Brings up Mann and Moon. He's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts, and that'll be pinch hitter Randy Mann coming to the plate. The lefty looking to face Amazo Hayes, his former teammate. Change up, curveball misses outside for ball 1, 1-0. Fastball down and away for a strike, 1-1. Change up and away, taken outside for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Curveball down and in, hit on the ground to short, Pickle there for it, he'll go to first, and that's the 3rd out. Pinch hitter retired by Hayes, who gets through his 2nd inning of work. Top 9 we go, remains 3-3. Jumps, Gutterson, and James do up. Here is Jeb Jumps, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Elvis Stanley will move to center field, which is not a position he knows how to play. He is an infielder. And then Randy Mann will stay in at second base. Slider, curveball rope foul by Jumps, way out in front. Fastball inside, almost hits him, 1-1. Change up, he's out in front of that, 1-2. Change up, pulled foul, still 1-2.
That's inside.
Inside ball 2, 2-2 the count.
Ball high.
High ball 3, full count now to Jumps.
He's out.
Hit up the middle, right back to Holmes, who makes the catch. Wow, good reactions there from Durbin, and that's the 1st out. I'll bring up Keg Gutterson, he's 1 for 3 today. Turns on it, pulls that into the seats foul, 0-1. Soft line to the short, easy play for Roper, and that's the second out. That'll bring up Geronimo James, 1 for 3 with a single today. That first pitch is roped dead center field. That's going to hang up, though, as Moon runs back. Oh, Stanley goes back on it. That's right. He'll put it away for the third out. Bottom 9 we go. It remains 3-3. Stanley, Tools, and Evans do up here. Hayes is about half stamina, so I say he gives up a hit. We take him out. Change up down and away for a strike, going 1. Fastball down and away, grounded foul, 0-2 the count. Curveball down and in, rope the third, right to Gutterson for the first out. We'll bring up Nance Tools, she's 3 for 4 today. Slider up and away, taken for a strike, going 1.
That's down.
Curveball down, taken for ball 1, 1-1. Change up and away, taken strike 2, 1-2 the count. Slider down and away, fouled off, still 1-2. Fastball up, swung through it, strike 3. Tools down on strikes for the second out of the inning as Hayes gets through her. Now Flash Evans up 1 for 3 with a home run and a walk to his credit. Curveball down, taken for a strike, going 1. Slider up and away, taken outside, ball 1, 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1 the count. Change it down and in, taken low, ball 3, 3-1 the count. Curveball in, taken for a strike. Full count now to Evans. Fastball away, roped out to right field, hit well. You back on it, he's at the wall, looks up, and it's a walk-off home run for Flash Evans in the 9th. Second homer of the day for Flash, wins the game for the Wild Pigs. It is 4-3 your final, and we're going to game 3. Heroics here in the game for Flash Evans as he shows the great swing that was missing from all of the regular season. He went homerless. So that really didn't go very well for us. We had him coming back, we blew it, shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, and then, well, Flash Evans is Flash Evans. He's your player of the game with 2 home runs. Frazier goes 6 innings, gives up 9 hits and a walk, 5 strikeouts, gets a no decision. Hayes again takes the loss, just cannot do well late in games. It's his 3rd loss on the year, 2 in the regular season. And then this is his first loss in the playoffs again as well. He's just not good for pressure situations, it looks like. He's just established that as himself. He gives up home runs late, and that cost us the game. Holmes goes the full 9 innings, gets the win, 7 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. Buckswiner did have a good game, but unfortunately, just wasn't enough. We're going to game 3 again, folks, against the Wild Pigs. Do or die time, win or go home. So if we lose here, we'll sim the rest of the playoffs and we'll do the off season now, and then this afternoon we'll come back with something else, probably Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If we do win, we will come back with the second series this afternoon. So let's sim the other games. So we're going to game 3, so are the Moose and Sirloins. Grapplers take an early lead. Nemesis fight back. Grapplers stay in front. Nemesis fight back. Grapplers win 9-7, forcing game 3. And Buzzards sweep the Jacks 5-4. Okay, so the Buzzards are the only team to sweep. Moose crush the Sirloins 11-1 in game 3. They will be moving on to their 2nd straight conference finals. Hot Corners look to join them here as we face Kerwin Arches, originally a member of the Sirloins in this game's canon history of this canon history of this game series. Kerwin Arches was a starter for the Sirloins. And then he went to the Sandcats in the expansion draft. We beat the piss out of him in the game we played against them the last season. And now we're facing him here as he was signed by the Wild Pigs in the offseason. Because they did lose, they lost their ace Wes Yogurt, and they lost with Smessen. And that's why Arches needed to be signed. Messiah Presidente is once again on the hill in the deciding game 3. He lost last year. Let's see if he can earn a victory this year. Yeah, a lot of storylines coming to a head here. It's a revenge storyline for us. It's a rematch from year 1. Same pitcher on the hill looking to do what he couldn't do the first time around. I like it. This is a good storyline. Oliver's a little tired, so we're going to let Tara Leonaire bat. They want Oliver to start. No, I want her to play. I want Tara to hit. I want to see what happens here. She's going to bat 3rd. Everyone else stays the same for the most part. Yeah, everyone else stays the same order and everything. Let's go. Game 3. Winner take all. At home again. We had the same scenario last year and lost. Same pitcher for us. Same ballpark. Couldn't get the offense going. We got the offense going in Game 2 this year, but we gave up a late home run. That screwed us. Can't be making base running errors. Can't be making frickin' errors in the field. We have to play well. Otherwise, we're going to lose. Mann is DHing today, so he will get the start. Blue moves back to third. Russ Mata's behind the plate. Those are the only changes for them, and we have Terry Leonera at catcher. That's our only change. Stanley, Tools, and Mandu up against Presidente in the first. Elvis Stanley batting 1 for 9 in the playoffs so far. Takes a curveball at the knees for a strike, going 1. Good pitch there from Presidente. Messiah throws a 2-seamer outside for ball 1. Comes back inside with a fastball. That's out the left field. He was a little late on it. Swiner back on the ball. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Home, the third game starts as the second game ended. A solo home run. Elvis Stanley is the dropper of this one. Last game it was Flash Evans. First of the playoffs for Stanley. It's 1-0 Wild Pigs in the first. There's Nance Tools hitting 4 for 9 in the playoffs. She's up in the number 2 hole where she's been all series. Curveball is roped out to left field. That is a back-to-back home run for the Wild Pigs. 2-0 now the score as Tools will circle the bases. It's 2-0 Wild Pigs to start Game 3. First of the playoffs for Tools. Now to bring out Brandy Mann. He's 1 for 5 in the playoffs. Was a pinch hitter in Game 2. Went hitless. Had one game as he takes a fastball on the outside for strike 1. 2-seamer down and in. Popped up behind the plate. 0-2 the count. Cutter down and away. Grounded hard to short. Pickle there for it. He'll go to first, and that's the first out. I'll bring up Spanky Wagner. He's 1 for 7, it looks like, hitting 143 on the season. Fastball down, ball 1. 2-seamer up and away, take it for a strike. 0-2, 1-1. Curveball down and in, grounded to short. Pickle there for it. He's going to go to first with it, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Snag Roper, the shortstop, hitting 375 in the playoffs. Slider down and away, taken for a strike, 0-1. Cutter up and away, taken for a strike, 0-2. Fastball inside, grounded up the middle. McClure there for it. He'll go to third. And Presidente, after giving up the 2 solo shots to start the inning, gets the next 3 batters to ground out. 2-0 your score in the first. Arch is pitching with the lead early. McClure, Sportswood, and Leonera up. Here is Caleb McClure, 286 average on the season. Rookie's doing slightly better in the playoffs. Actually getting full-time playing time here as he takes a ball low, 1-0. Outside for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Change up fouled off, 2-1 the count. Arches has a screwball, a curveball, a slider, and a fastball. So I must have fouled off a screwball then. 2-1 the count. Fastball fouled off, 2-2 the counts now. Curveball misses inside, full count now to McClure. Fastball outside, slider outside, taken, or that was a screwball actually, taken outside anyway. McClure works the walk on 6 pitches. Good at-bat for the rookie, puts him on first with no outs. Here's Dirk Sportswood, 375 average in the playoffs, takes the fastball up for ball 1. 1-0 to Arches. Hangs a curveball at the top of the zone, and Sportswood punishes him, and that's a hit up the middle for a base hit. First of the day for the hot corners, and it puts the 2 leadoff hitters on with no outs. Tara Leonera up now, the catcher getting her first start of the postseason, replacing a rookie, Apollo Oliver. Leonera's a power hitter by trade. Taking one up at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Curveball, skied out to shallow right center field. That's going to get down. No one's there for it. Leonera going to retreat the first, Sports with the third. McClure will score. It's 2-1. Hot corners, RBI for Tara. Here is Jeff Jones hitting 2 for 4. He's hitting 500 in the playoffs, hitting very well. Just no RBIs to show for it yet. Slider roped out to right center field. That's going to change right there as that's going to get down past Man and Moon and all the way to the wall. Sportswood scores easily from third. Leonera's going to round third and try to score all the way from first. Jumps in with a double. That's a 2 RBI double as it's now 3-2. Hot corners regain the lead. Here is Keg Gutterson hitting 333 in the playoffs. He's 2 for 6. 3 RBIs, no home runs yet. Fastball fouled off by Gutterson, out of play, 0-1. Slider roped out the center, shallow right center. in is Moon. He's going to call off the second baseman Stanley, put it away for the first out. Jumps retreats to second. Runner still in scoring position for Geronimo James, hitting .375 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs, no home runs. James is not a power hitter, so I'm not surprised. Curveball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch from Arches. Slider hangs, though, in the middle of the plate, and that's driven out to center field. Jumps will retreat to second to tag, and he will. Moon throws to third, looking to get him, and he will not. Tag up by Jumps on the fly out. 2 outs now. Runner at third for Buck Swiner, who homered in the last game. Now hitting at .429 in the playoffs with 2 RBIs, thanks to that home run. Fastball hit up the middle. That's a base hit, and that's going to be another RBI for Swiner as Jumps will come in to score from third. It's 4-2 hot corners. So they're putting the screws to Arches in the first. Now to bring up Norton Pickle, the number 8 hitter up now. Shortstop's only hitting 1 for 7 in the playoffs. He's got a 143 average. Fastball roped up the middle. That's a base hit for Pickle. He'll keep the inning going as Swiner around second, looking to go to third. Throw in from Moon is not in time. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Now to bring up Arms U, the 9 batter, also hitting 1 for 7 in the playoffs this season. 1 RBI for him. Takes a change up down the middle first, or screwball down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Curve slider hangs in the middle, 1-2. Curveball roped out to left field. That's hit deep. Tools back on it at the warning track at the wall. She's got to look up. She leaps. It's out of her reach. It's over the Wild Pigs bullpen. It's a home run for rookie Arms U. 3-run shot into the night as that gives the Hot Corners a 7-2 lead. The rookie comes in. Kerwin Arches cannot believe what has happened here. We're already battered around in the first, and Caleb McClure up for his second attempt. No hit for him. He drew a walk. Fastball up for ball 1. Arches rattled. Curveball inside for a strike, 1-1. McClure lines that down the right field line. That's going to get down and into the corner. Evans will cut it off before it gets there, though. That'll hold McClure to a single. This feels great. Hot Corners now lead 7-2 as that's the 8th hit of the inning. Sportswood up now, 1 for 1 with a single, or 7th hit actually. He's given up 7 hits and a walk, 7 earned runs, has only gotten 2 outs. Sportswood looking to either knock him out of the game here or just punish him severely. Keep it going. Hangs a curveball, that's going to right center field. Sportswood hits to the low wall, it's gone. Home run, Dirk Sportswood, a 2-run shot into the night in the right center area where we keep our tarp. That is a 2-run shot, it's 9-2. Hot Corners, they're really putting it to him. First of the playoffs for Sportswood. Tara Leonaire up, 1 for 1 today, single and an RBI. Slider outside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball grounded softly to short. Roper in the hole for it. Over to first, and that finally, mercifully, retires the side. Arches gives up 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 walk. Presidente has a 7-run lead to work with in the second. Let's see if he can hold him. Evans, Mata, and blew up.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Flash Evans hit 2 home runs in the last game. Drops down to the 6th slot for unknown reasons. Probably just how they have their lineup organized. Fastball outside for ball 1. 1-0. It's probably because of the right-handed lineup they use. Curveball inside for ball 1. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. 1-2. 2-seamer down. Roped foul. 2-2 the count now to Evans. That's right. So they have him bat higher against the lefty. Curveball down and away. Line to first. Sportswood puts it away. 1 out. Now to bring up catcher Russ Mata. Getting his first start of the postseason. Starting for Ernie Blings. Fastball up. Taken for a strike. 0-1. Down and away. Roped to second. Leaping is McClure. It's over his head, and that's going to be the base hit. Mata on with his first hit of the playoffs and his first at bat. 1 out, runner at first for Ralph Blue, hitting .429 here. No RBIs yet. Curveball down at the knees for a strike, going 1. Good pitch from Presidente. Fastball on the outside, taken for a strike. 1-1 now. Cutter up and away, fouled out in front of the plate. Almost a base hit. 1-2 the count. 0-2 the count still. Slider dribbled in front of the plate. Leonaire has to go to first with it and will retire him for the second out as Mata advances to second. Got to bring up Man and Moon, 1 for 3 in the play. He's batting .333 in the playoffs. Went 0 for 4 in the last game. Pops up the first pitch in front of the mound to the left. Presidente there. And Messiah puts it away for the 3rd out to end the inning. 1 for the Wild Pigs, but nothing comes of it. Bottom 2, 9-2 your score. Jed jumps up, 1 for 1 with a double and 2 RBIs.
Jed jumps.
Fastball up and away, taken for a strike, going 1.
Ball outside.
Curveball up and away, 1-1. Strike at the letters on the fastball, 1-2 the count. Arches ahead. Slider roped up. It's a base hit for Jumps, his second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 2. Leads off the inning with a hit. That's the 9th hit given up by Arches. Here's Keg Gutterson, 0 for 1 today.
Keg Gutterson.
Jumps, takes off. First pitch is at the letters for a strike. Throw down, not in time. Jumps, steals second. A little bit of a dick move, but I don't really care. 0-1 count to Gutterson. Curveball skied out to right field. It should be an easy play for Evans, and it is. 1 out. I'm stealing because they keep picking me off, so screw them. I'm going to steal. Geronimo James up now, 0 for 1 today. Looking to get on the hit column here. Takes a 1 at the letters for a strike, going 1. Slider outside, curveball outside, misses for ball 1, 1-1. Hit up the middle, caught by Arches for the second out. Jumps, gets back in time. 2 outs now. Buck Swiner up, singled in a plate appearance. Ball inside, 1-0. Curveball, slider roped out to right field, hit deep. Back on it is Evans at the wall. He leaps out of his reach. It's gone. A 2-run shot for Buck Swiner makes it an 11-2 Hot Corners lead. His second homer of the playoffs, and they're just going to town on Kerwin's pitches, especially his. That'll bring up Norton Pickle, 1 for 1 with a single. They're not taking him out. They have to leave him in. They don't have a choice. Slider skied out the center field. This should be an easy out here for Moon as he's back on it. Now in, and he'll put it away there for the third out. 2 more runs come across on 2 hits, thanks to the home run by Buck Swiner. 11-2 your score to the third. Stanley Tools the man due up. Here's Elvis Stanley. He led off the game with a home run. First pitch fastball is just outside for ball 1, 1-0. Good pitch there for Presidente. 2-seamer inside, roped to first on the ground. Sportswood there for it. He'll go to the bag, 1 out. Now to bring up Nance Tools, 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI. Cutter up and away, taking first strike, going 1. Fastball down and in, hit up the middle. Presidente fields, he'll go to first, 2 outs. Now to bring up Randy Mann, 0 for 1 today. Curveball inside for a strike, going 1. Slider down and away, hit on the ground to second. McClure in on it, he'll go to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Presidente in the third. Bottom 3 we go, it remains 11-2. You, McClure, and Sportswood up. Here's Arms Yu. He had a 3-run shot into left field last at bat. His first career home run in any capacity, playoffs or regular season otherwise. Whoa! All right, Arches almost beans him for that. Okay, brother. I know you're pissed, but come on, dude. Fastball hit up the middle. Stanley dives to cut it off. He'll go to first, and that retires you. You're lucky. You're lucky we can't charge them out in this game, Arches. I would have, because I don't care. We're winning. McClure up 1 for 1. He's drew a walk his first time up, then singled in his second at bat in the first inning. First pitch slider, skied out the center field. Should be an easy play for Moon. He'll put it away for the second out. We love the lurk. Now to bring up Dirk Sportswood now, 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. Takes 1 at the knees for a strike on the curveball, 0-1. Pops up on the infield. Arches off the mound to the right. Well, his right, our left. Puts it away for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for him in the third. Top 4, 11-2 your score. Wagner, Groper, and Evans do up. Here's Spanky Wagner hitting 125 in the playoffs, 1 for 8. Fastball at the knees for a strike, going 1. Curveball down and in, inside for ball 1, 1-1. Cutter on the inside, roped out to dead center field. James up back on it. He's at the warning track. He's at the wall. He's got to look up. That's out of his reach and off the batter's eye at the base. Wagner hits his first home run of the playoffs, makes it an 11-3 game. So far, Presidente's given up 3 solo home runs and a single. Not bad, but not great either. Snag Roper up now, 0 for 1 today. He's got a .333 average coming into the game. Slider outside, taken for ball 1, 1-0. Fastball down and in, low, 2-0. 2-seamer up and away, taken for a strike, 2-1. Cutter up and in, taken for strike 2, 2-2 the count. Slider down and away, swung through at strike 3. Presidente gets his first strikeout. Going to bring up Flash Evans, 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, going 1. Curveball down and away, grounded back up the middle. McClure in on it, he'll go to first, and that's the second out. That brings up Russ Mata, 1 for 1 today, singled in his first plate appearance in the playoffs. Fastball up, taken for a strike, 0 for 1. Cutter up, taken for a strike, 0-2. 2 quick strikes from Presidente. 2-seamer down and away, grounded foul, 0-2. Curveball in, hangs it. Pulled foul by Mata, he was out in front. Slider down and away, taken outside for ball 1. Fastball up and in, taken for strike 3 on the check. He's down on strikes to end the inning. Presidente gets 2 strikeouts after the home run. Gets him out of the inning. 11-3 your score to the bottom half of the fourth. Leonaire, Jumps, and Gutterson do up. They will still face Arches, who is still out there after 10 hits of getting given up in a walk. Takes one at the letters for a strike. Outside for ball 1-1. Curveball roped back up the middle. That's the second hit of the day for Leonaire. She's on first. It's 2 for 3 today. That's going to bring up Jet Jumps. Is 2 for 2. Double, single, and 2 RBIs to his credit. Fastball popped up on a shallow center field. Should be an easy play from Stanley. He'll put it away for the first out. That'll bring up Keg Gutterson. He's 0 for 2 today. Batting .250 on the playoffs now. Still looking for his first hit of the game. Takes a screwball below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Saw a curveball just outside, misses, 2-0. Fastball hit it to the right side, past both diving infielders. That's a base hit for Gutterson, his first of the day. He's now 1 for 3. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Geronimo James, 0 for 2. Still looking for his first hit as well. Curveball inside for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch from Arches. Curveball up the letters, over his head, back up the middle. That's the base hit. James gets his first hit as the bases are now loaded with 1 out. As Leonaire does not run well, most catchers don't, so she will hold at third. Buck Swiner up 2 for 2 as a home run and a single to his credit, 3 RBIs. Fastball outside for ball 1-0. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-1. Fastball roped out the right center field. That's heading towards the gap. No one's going to run it down. That's going to get 1 hop to the wall. Swiner's already on his way to second. Leonaire scores. Gutterson scores, and James scores. It's a 3-run double from Buck Swiner, giving him 5 RBIs. He's now a triple shy of the cycle. Norton Pickle up, 1 for 2 with the single, and that will do it for Kerwin Arches after 3 1/3 innings. He gives up 14 hits, 1 walk, and 14 earned runs. Stop going to Lantana first. Bring in someone else. She's got 27 ERA in the playoffs with a 5 whip. Gave up 5 hits in 1 inning. She's got to go a few innings here. Pickle behind on the fastball, 0-1. Hit that fastball back up the middle. Easy play for Roper. He'll go to first. That's the second out. Swiner to third on the play. That'll bring up Arms Hughes. 1 for 2 with a home run. Drove in 3 runs on that bomb. Grounded out his second bat up. Slider roped out to the left center gap. That's going to go. Tools dives and makes the catch and collides with a head to butt to Man and Moon as he also dove for it. Tools still secures the ball for the final out, but the Hot Corners get 3 more on the double by Buck Swiner. 14-3, top 5. We're cruising along. 11-run lead to the 5th. Here is Ralph Blue, 0 for 1 today, looking to turn things around. Fastball up and in for a strike, going 1. Slider down and away, rope to second. McClure fields it on a hop. He'll go to first, 1 out. That brings up Man and Moon. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball down, taken for a strike, going 1. Good pitch there from Presidente. Curveball inside, pulled foul, 0-2 the count now. Slider down and in, roped up the middle. McClure lunges, it's past him into the gap. Probably going to go all the way to the wall, and it will just barely. James will run it down though. That's going to be a double for Moon as he is on second base with 1 out. 5th hit of the day for the Hot Corners on that one, and that'll bring up Elvis Stanley, who homered back in the first inning. He's 1 for 2. Fastball up and away, roped to short. Pickle can't get there. It's over his head into the left center gap. Cut off by Swiner though, and it'll be just a single. Runner holds at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. That'll bring up Nance Tools. She also homered in the first inning. Hit .455 on the year, 1 for 2 on today's game. 2 cutter down and in, grounded to second. McClure goes to second with the 1, on to first, not in time on the fielder's choice. Run does score though, it's 14-4. That'll bring up Randy Mann, he's 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and away, taken for a ball, 1-0. 2-seamer down and away, ball 2, low. Ball inside, taken for a strike, 2-1. Slider down and away, misses for ball 3, just outside, 3-1. Cutter up and in, hit into the right field. That's gone, folks. It's a 2-run shot for Randy Mann, formerly of the Hot Corners. First home run of the playoffs for him, and it's now a 14-6 score. As Presidente's having trouble getting through the 5th inning here, we're probably going to take him out after this. 7th hit he's given up today. He's already had 60 pitches as well. Fastball down at the knees, hit up the middle. That's a base hit for Wagner, I believe, and that's going to put him at first base. With 2 outs still, and that'll bring up Snag Roper, 0 for 2 today. I wish at this point Presidente knew how to throw a changeup because it would definitely help out instead of having 3 fastballs. But curveball taken at the knees for a strike, going 1. Slider down and in, roped up the middle. That's another base hit as Presidente's having some trouble getting through the inning. Runners at first and second with 2 outs now. Yeah, see, if he threw a changeup, I wouldn't have as many problems as I do with him. Flash Evans up now, 0 for 2 today. Takes a 2-seamer inside for ball 1. Cutter up and away, taken for a strike, 1-1. Slider down, rope to short. Pickle there to put it away, though, and that's the 3rd out as Presidente does get through the inning as he gives up 3 more runs. Now he's up to 9 total hits. He is done after 5. 14-6 your score. Bottom 5, McClure, Sportswood, and Leonard to face Lantana. Here's Caleb McClure. He's 1 for 2 today. Single and a walk to the rookie's credit. Heater at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Slider roped out to right center field. That's going to chase Moon back towards the gap, but he will run it down for the 1st out as that's a pretty big gap out there. Sportswood up now, 2 for 3. Single and a home run to his credit. 2 RBIs as well. Ropes the first pitch to center. That's going to chase Moon back. He will be under it, though. And that'll put it away for the 2nd out. That brings up Tara Leonaire. She's 2 for 3. 2 singles. Drove in a run as well. Behind on the fastball, 0-1. Fastball misses inside, 1-1. 3rd pitch is fouled off, 1-2 the count now. Slider roped to right field. Leaping is Stanley to cut it off, though, and he will put it away. 1-2-3 inning for Lantana in the 5th. Top 6 we go. It's 14-6. I am not leaving Presidente out. We are going to go Kyson Manning because we have such a huge lead. We're going to go to lefty here. Here's Kyson. Rookie pitcher, had a great regular season. No losses for him, no wins either. First pitch hit to McClure. He's going to go to first with it. 1 out. He finished, I believe, with 2 saves. He had a great out of the bullpen. ERA under 2. I couldn't ask for much more out of a rookie with the C+ rating. And to be fair, he started with a C, so having him pitch so well, despite being so lowly rated, is a blessing. 1-1 the count now. I would definitely put him running if Rookie of the Year runnings. 1-2 the count now. Change up inside, roped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit as it's past Pickle into center field. Runner at first with 1 out. That'll bring up Nan and Moon. He's 1 for 2 with a double today. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball up and in, taken high for ball 1, just missed. Change up and away, taken for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Curveball down in the way, taken low, ball 3, 3-1 the count now. Change up inside, softly lined out the right field, shallow, in his arms, he can't catch it, and that should be a base hit because no one was there to cover it. McClure was covering the bag at second, so he had to run that down himself. 2-2 the count now, 2 runners on with 1 out now for Elvis Stanley. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Pickle goes to second, 1 on to first. The pitcher's best friend, a 6-4-3 double play, and that ends the inning. 14-6 still the score as Manning gives up 2 hits but gets out of the inning unscathed. Jumps, Gutterson and James go up against Lantana in the 6th. Here is Jeb Jumps. Drove in 2 runs earlier in the game. Takes a fastball low for ball 1. Fastball in the guide, 2-0. Slider was also inside. He roped it up the middle, though, and that's going to hit over the diving shortstop Roper into the gap. It will be held to a single, though, as Moon cuts it off.
Now back, third baseman, K. Gunderson.
Gutterson up now. I believe he is 1-3 to fastball on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Slider roped out to right field. That should be an easy play for Evans, who will make the catch for the 1st out. Jumps, retreats to first. Now to bring up Geronimo James, 1 for 3 today with a single.
Geronimo James.
Slider on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Soft liner back up the middle. Lantana can't handle it. Jumps to second, thrown out. James at first, easily on the fielder's choice. 2 outs now for Buck Swiner. He needs a triple to complete the cycle. 3 for 3 today. Slider on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Runner goes, Wagner, and that ends the inning. That's unlucky. That would have been a triple for sure. Lantana gets through the inning unscathed. She does give up a hit, though. 14-6 your score to the 7th. Tools man on Wagner to face Manning in his 2nd inning as the rookie looks to get through the 7th. Fastball down in the way for a strike, 0-1 the count. Good pitch to Tools. She has a home run already to her credit as she takes a changeup low for ball 1. Curveball inside, rope to second, leaping is McClure. He knocks it down, goes to first with it, still retires. They're good athleticism from the rookie to A, knock it down, B, get to it quickly, and C, throw her out. Randy Mann up now, homer in his last at bat. Drove in 2 runs. Sway chases that fastball outside, 0-1. Manning delivers another one, roped to short, right to Pickle though, and that's the second out. That'll bring up Spanky Wagner, who also homered his last time up, as he's got 2 for 3 today with an RBI and a single and a home run. Curveball on the outside for a strike. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle. McClure over for it. He'll go to first. 1-2-3 inning for Manning. Good pitching from the rookie gets us out of the inning. Bottom 7 we go. It's 14-6. Pickle, you and McClure up. Lantana in for her 4th inning of work, I believe. Pickle skies first pitch out to right field. That should be an easy play for Evans, and it will be. 1 out. That'll bring up Arms He's 1 for 3 today. Home run and 3 RBIs to his credit. Slider roped out to left center field. Easy play for Moon as he's going to run that down. 2 outs now. Going to bring up Caleb McClure. He's got 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Takes one high for ball 1. That misses outside. 2-0 the count. Slider hangs. That's going to go right to Man and Moon though. 1-2-3 inning. Top 8, 14-6 remains your score. Roper, Evans, and Mata do up. I say we let Manning go 1 more inning, and then we turn the 9th over to someone else. Change up down, take it for a strike, going 1. Then again, he gets like 3 pitch outs, maybe we'll see. Fastball up the middle, well that's not going to help. McClure dives, can't cut it off. That's going to the right center gap. Cut off by James though. Should hold him to a single, and it does. Roper on first, that brings up Flash Evans, 0 for 3 today. Change up outside, ball 1, 1-0. Fastball down, 2-0 the count. Curveball down and in, strike 1. Fastball up and in. Flied out to left field. He didn't get all of that one. Swiner back on it on the warning track. Comes in now. Second out. That's first out of the inning, actually. Runner retreats to first. Good pitching there from Manning to retire the power threat. And that'll bring up Russ Mata, 1 for 3. Hit up the middle. Pickle dives, you can't get to it. That's his 2nd hit of the day. He's now 2 for 4. First and second now with 1 out. That'll bring up Ralph Blue, 1 for 3. Curveball down and in. That's roped into the corner, and that's going to be a home run, folks. 14-9 your score now. That's not looking good. So they've cut the 11-run lead down to a 5-run lead as Blue's first homer of the playoffs gets them that much closer. Man and Moon up now. We're going to take out Kyson Manning. We're going to bring in... Let's go. Who's up? Actually, I think it's Moon. He's a lefty. Then it's a switch hitter. Righty, lefty, lefty. All right, we got a bunch of lefties. We're going to go Joseph Broseph. Best reliever out of the bullpen, Broseph. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in. Swung through it, 0-2. 2-seamer up. Chased it high, and he's down on strikes again. Moon retired, 2 outs. Gonna bring up Elvis Stanley. Home run in the 1st inning. Single in his last at bat. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI. Fastball down for a strike, going 1. Good pitch from Broseph. 2-seamer up and in, taken high for a ball. Almost hit Stanley in his hands. 1-1 the count. Slider down and in. Hit the first, right to Sportswood, and he'll put it away for the 3rd out. Broseph gets 2 outs cleanly in the 8th. 3-run bomb, though, for Ralph Blue makes it a 5-run game as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Sportswood Leonaire and jumps up. Here's Dirk Sportswood. He hit a home run in his 2nd at bat. He's 2 for 4, single and a home run, 2 RBIs. Takes one on the inside for a ball, just missed. Fastball in that time for a strike, 1-1. Lined out to right center field. That will get down in front of Evans for a base hit. 1-1 the count. Sportswood's on first. That'll bring up Tara Leonaire, 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI. Change up on the inside, slider on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch roped out to right center field. That's hit hard deep into the gap. That's going towards the tarp, and it is gone in the shallow porch field. Home run, Tara Leonaire, her 1st of the playoffs, 1st as a hot corner, and that makes it a 16-9 game. Good swing in there from Tara. Her 3rd hit of the game. That brings up Jed Jones, 3 for 4 today. Double and 2 singles to his credit. That's roped into the right field past the diving first baseman Wagner. And that'll put him on with no outs as the hot corner's hard hitting has come back here in the 9th. Gutterson up now, 1 for 4 as Lintana looks to retire him. Slider outside at the high part of the zone for a strike, 0-1.
Outside.
Outside again this time, misses, 1-1. Missed just outside again, 2-1. Gutterson turns on that, hits that hard out to left center field. That's going all the way back to the warning track. It's at the wall. They leap. It is a home run for Big Keg Gutterson. It's a 2-run shot into the night in left center field, and it's a 400-foot bomb. 18-9 your score now. Gutterson's first of the playoffs. That'll bring up Geronimo James now. He's 1 for 4, and that will do it for Atlanta Lantana. Kendra Kerr will come out of the bullpen now, trying just to, get the outs here in the 8th. James up. Hangs that breaking ball down the middle as James takes it to center. No power on it, though, as Moon will run it down for the first out. That'll bring up Buck Swiner, 3 for 4 today. Lined out, he has 6 RBIs. Home run, double, single, looking for a triple to make the cycle happen. Curveball outside, misses for ball 1. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 1-1 the count to Swiner. Slider roped out to right center field. This could get down, but it will not. Evans is there for the second out. Norton Pickle up now, 1 for 4 today with the single. Fastball inside for ball 1, 1-0. Curveball roped to center field. Should hang up though. Moon there for it. He'll run it down for the third out. Hot corners push across 4 thanks to a timely home run by Keg Gutterson and a couple more nice shots. 2, 3, and 4 do up for the Wild Pigs in the 9th. 18-9 your score. We're going to make a defensive substitution here. We are going to bring in Degafordo to play shortstop for Norton as he's tense. Get him out of the game a little bit. We're also going to take out Gutterson and bring in Trisha Lee because she's a better fielder as well. And I think that's all we're going to do here. First pitch to Nance Tools is outside for a strike, going 1. Good pitch there from Broseph. Slider down and in, taken for strike 2. 0-2 the count. 2-seamer up and in, popped up into left center field. Over is Swiner. He's caught. Swiner puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Hot corner's 2 outs away from advancing to the conference finals for the first time in team history. Randy Mann up now, 1 for 4, had a 2-run homer earlier in the game. 2-seamer down in the way, hit hard on the ground to short. Fordo there. The Italian goes to first base, and that's the second out. One more out. It's Spanky Wagner, 2 for 4. Home run and a single to his credit. Fastball up and away, taken for a strike, going 1 the count. 2-seamer down and away, hit hard on the ground to third. Lee dives, she cuts it off, she gets up and goes to first with it, and retires Wagner for the 1-2-3 inning. Hot Corners win and advance to the conference finals, avenging their loss to the Wild Pigs in year 1 in the same situation. Final score, 18-9. Hot Corners jumped on Kerwin Arches early for 14 earned runs and rode that to victory as Messiah Presidente gave up 6 of his own, unfortunately, so he did not have a great outing, only going 5 innings, but he will be qualified for the win. Looking at the lineup, everybody got a hit in the starting capacity, at least 1, so that's great for us. We did bring in Fordo and Lee in the 9th as defensive replacements, so they did not bat. Stanley got 2 hits, hit a home run, so did Nance Tools, Randy Mann, Spanky Wagner. First 4 batters in their lineup all went yard. So did their 8-hitter Ralph Blue, but Evans went hitless. He's very streaky. He was hitless in Game 1, hitless in Game 3, 2 home runs in Game 2 to advance to Game 3, so didn't work out. Kerwin Arches takes the loss, 3 1/3 innings, 14 hits given up, 14 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 of them home runs. Lantana goes 3 2/3 of an inning. Didn't give up any runs till her last inning where she gave up 4 on 5 hits, 2 home runs given up by her as well. Kendra Kerr pitched the last inning and got the 3 outs necessary without giving up any hits. Presidente goes 5, gives up 9 hits, 6 earned runs. He gave up 4 home runs, all solo shots thankfully. Well, actually 1 was a 2-run bomb, the other was a other 3 were solo shots. Kyson Manning goes 2 1/3 innings in relief, 5 hits, 3 earned runs given up on that home run. And then Joseph Broseph pitches 1 2/3 clean to get us through to the conference finals. Buck Swiner is your player of the game with 6 RBIs. Obviously, you saw that coming. Leonaire is your runner-up with 3 RBIs of her own thanks to a home run. And Jeb Jumps had 2 RBIs of his own with 4 hits. So the offense really did show up this year, which is something we sorely missed in the playoffs in year 1. That's going to move us into the conference finals to face our conference rivals, the Moose, who we are 1-1 against this year. We've never faced them in the playoffs, again, because we haven't gotten past the first round. So, this is going to be a new test for the team. We'll see who advances on the other side. Grapplers tried to make a game of it, but Nemesis put them away 9-5. So the 3 seed and the 1 seed advance on their side, same on our side. So it's a 1v3 matchup on both sides, as last year we were the 1 seed and we were upset in the first round by the Wild Pigs. This year we get the revenge. It'll be 4, 1, and 2 due up. Wonderfloss, Kaiser, and Frazier Jr. On their side, it's going to be 4, 1, and 2. Well, actually, for Buzzards, it's 3, 4, and 1. For the Nemesis, it's 4, 1, and 2. So they got their ace in the second game. Buzzards had their ace in the last game. So on the mound will be Dern Wonderfloss, the veteran pitcher, coming over from the Moonstars. He was released midway through the season. We brought him in because Tarak Smith took a line drive off the chest at the end of in the final game of the season, so we needed someone who was going to be healthy for the last start. And we're going to face Raul Strikes, who we faced in the regular season, game number 15. We beat him in that game. Thank you, Love Basebalking. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So we did manage to take, we got 4 runs, I think, off Strikes in that game. We did not beat him. We gave up the lead late, went to extras, and beat their bullpen. We beat Klaus to gain the closer. So we do have a good record against the Moose. In the regular season last year, we swept them 3-0. This year, we beat them we tied it up 1-1. So technically, we're 4-1 in our careers against them. They do still have a good lineup, so we have to be careful. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so Pickle and you are both slumping. This is easily fixed. We're going to move Batch Wilson to get the start in right field today. I'm not going to start a Fordo at shortstop. I'm going to let Norton try and hit himself out of this, because I did this with Geronimo James throughout the season. Geronimo James never got out of 10s, but he did get like 1 hit every game, so it kept him like even-keeled, I should say. He would go neutral back to 10s, 10s to neutral, so far and so far. Let's see, who do they want to start? They do want to start Oliver over Leonaire, but I want Leonaire to hit because she did hit a home run last game, so I want her in here. I'm going to move her above McClure. I'll have her hit 5. Gutterson in the 3 hole. I like that. Although I would much rather have Buck at the 2 and Sportswood at the 1. I want Gutterson the lead off. Am I drunk here? Jane's batting 8th. Okay, Pickle in 9. Wilson in the 7 hole. I like it. Okay. I might not be drunk, but I think I do. I think I've hit something here. I like it. All right. Guess we'll start game 1 here of the conference finals. Let's see what we can do here against the Moose. Wonderfloss on the hill, the veteran 39-year-old getting the start. Signed him at the end of the regular season, replacing injured starter Tarak Smith. We have home field advantage, being the number 1 seed. So let's see if we can continue our hot streak against the Moose. We're 4-1 against them in regular season play in 2 years. Let's see what we can do. So thankfully, the pitching matchups are going to be pretty even for both teams, as we both had to go 3 games to advance. So it's going to be 4v4, 1v1, 2v2. What do they got? They got Goodwood starting at catcher. We missed him in the season. Tarzan Woodburn at 3rd. That's different. Okay. Everyone else looks the same as the last matchup, though, so no harm, no foul there. Slam, Fast, and Chris leading off against Wonderfloss here in the 1st. Jackie Slam, formerly of the Nemesis. Signed by another team, released, then signed by the Moose here during the regular season. Good bat out there in center field. Fastball at the knees for a strike, going 1. Curve up and away, popped up on the infield. Wonderfloss over off the mound. He's going to call for it. He's a very good fielder in his own right, so Dern will put it away for the first out. That's going to bring up Irene Fast, the right fielder. She hits very well against us. Don't know why, but she does. Hitting .250 in the playoffs. Already has 2 home runs to her credit, 5 RBIs. Cut her down in the way for a strike, going 1. Slider down and in, ball 1, 1-1. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 1-2. Curveball down and in, rope to 3rd, Gutterson there, he'll go to 1st with it, 2 outs. Now Wonderfloss had an interesting storyline this year. He was with the Moonstars as their 4th starter, and they started off hot. They were 7-2 on the season, I believe. Then they lost 6 games in a row to go to 7-8, and they won the 8th game. And to do so, they released Wonderfloss to bring in another pitcher, and guess what? They finished tied with the Sirloins, who won the run differential tiebreaker, won the division. Wonderfloss was released for no reason. We pick him up, so he gets to play in the postseason. Fastball outside, hit on the ground to short, Pickle there. He'll take it to first, and shortstop retires the other one. 1-2-3 inning for Wonderfloss in the first. Strikes up on the mound here. Gutterson, Sportsman, and Swiner to face him. Strikes had a no decision against us this year. He lost his other start against us in year 1, so he's an 0-1 record against us. Averages about 4 to 5 earned runs given up a game. His first start of the postseason starts with a strike to the inside, 0-1. Takes one outside, 0-2. Hangs a fastball, which is taken shallow. Right center field on the pop-up. Slam in, called off by Bobbitt, the second baseman. Fred will put it away for the first out. That'll bring up Dirk Sports, 62 average, hit a home run in the series deciding game against the Wild Pigs. Slider outside for a strike, 0-1. Takes a fastball in, 0-2 the count now. Chased one in the dirt, Sportswood retired on strikes. His strikes actually is starting off strong. Buck Swiner up now, hit 500 in the playoffs. Drove in 6 runs in his last game, a home run as well. Slider outside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball roped hard to third. Woodburn there. He'll go to first with it. 3 inning for strikes to match. Top 2 we go. It remains 0-0. Hieronymus Jackson, Quaker, and then Stallion Johnson due up. Here's Hieronymus Jackson, DHing today, generally the starter in center field, replaced by Jackie Slam, who is a better fielder than he is, hitting .462 in the playoffs with a home run. Curveball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Wonderfloss. Slider down and in, popped up on the infield. McClure in on it. He's calling for it. Rookie puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Perry Quaker.
That'll bring up power hitting first baseman Perry Quaker, who's batting .200 in the playoffs with a 1 home run on these
That's inside.
in the 3 games so far as he takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Curveball up and in, taking out up and away. 1-1 the count. Cutter up and in, taken for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and away, roped down the right field line. Wilson over for it. He dives. It's over his head into the corner. Quaker already on his way to second with extra bases. Wilson will get it in and hold him to just that double. Batch Wilson, of course, formerly of the Blowfish as well. So you can see the trend here. Our manager is signing all the ex-Blowfish players. Stallion Johnson here, hitting .462 on the season in the playoffs. No home runs yet, but he has 2 RBIs. Runs very well out there in left field. Cutter up and away, foul off, out of play, 0-2. Slider down and in, hit up the middle. Wonderfloss fields, looks to runner back, goes to first. 2 outs now. Now to bring up Fred Bobbitt, batting 1 for 5 in the playoffs, hitting .200. I don't think it's 1 for 5. I think it's more like 2 for 10. Fastball down, roped foul, 0-1. Good pitch there from Wonderfloss. Curveball down in the way, outside for ball 1. Good pitch, not taken. Slider up and in, popped up on the infield to second. McClure charges, goes to first, and that's the 3rd out. Wonderfloss gives up a hit, but he pitches around it. Bottom 2 we go, 0-0 your score. Got 4, 5, and 6 due up here for the Hot Corners. Jed jumps to lead off, batting .615 in the playoffs. Fastball in on the middle of the plate for a strike, 1-1. Slider roped right to second. Bobbitt there, 1 out. Hard hit, bad luck. Para Leonaire up, 3 for 5 in her first game. Hit a home run, drove in 3 runs. Fastball skied out to right center field. It's going to be a tough play. It's in the gap for Slam, but she will run it down for the second out. Good hustle. That brings up Caleb McClure, the rookie second baseman, hitting .273 in the playoffs. Normally at the top of the lineup, drops down to the 6th hole. Fastball down, change up down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Another changeup, pulled foul this time by McClure, 0-2. Out in front of that changeup, pulls it out to left field. That's just going to chase Stallion back to the wall. He looks at it to hop off the wall and over his head as McClure is on his way to second with extra bases. Slides in safely with a 2-out double. Good hit from the rookie, puts him in scoring position now for Batch Wilson, getting his first start of the postseason. He'll be playing right field today, generally a second fielder by trade. Hits very well against righties, that's why he's starting today. And also Armsview is not hitting very well, so Slider taking at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Change up, line right to the second base, shortstop. Chris there, 1 out. Both teams get a hit in the second inning, but no runs scored. Top of the 3rd. Goodwood, Woodburn, and Slam up. Here's Anton Goodwood, the catcher formerly of the Buzzards, hitting .231 on the year, signed by the Moose in the offseason. Fastball down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch from Wonderfloss to start the at-bat. Curveball down and in, taken for a ball 1-1. Where's my cutter? There it is. Cutter up and into Goodwood, taken for a ball, 2-1. Slider down and away, skied out to left center field. Swiner over for it. Buck runs it down in the gap for the first out. Now to bring up Tarzan Woodburn. He's a first baseman by trade, playing third base today. Not a very good hitter, but he's getting the start. I'm assuming someone's hurt. Or he just hits better against lefties. First pitch fouled off over behind the plate. Leonaire puts it away, 2 outs. Now to bring up Jackie Slam, who's over 1 today with .250 average. Normally Macy Stone is at third, so maybe she got hurt. That's the rookie. Jackie Slam takes the first pitch outside for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch on the fastball. Cutter down and away for a strike, 0-2 the count now. As Woodburn looks to, not Woodburn. Wonderfloss looks to put her away, 2-1 the count. Slider up and in. Wow, that's roped all the way to the other side. He missed that pitch. 1-2 the count. Fastball down and in. Hit to third. Gutterson dives. He knocks it down. It's going to be a base hit. Pickle gets it in left field and gets it in. Holding Slam to just a single as she extends the inning here with 2 outs. That'll bring up Irene Fast, 0 for 1 today. Slam is not a huge threat to run, but they could do a hit and run. I wouldn't be surprised. Fastball up and in. That's roped out to left field deep. Back onto the Swiner. He's got to look up and watch it as that trails into the seats. 2-run homer for Irene Fast, who was sitting fast. Got one, punished it. 2-0 your score now, as that's her third of the playoffs. Moose take the lead. That's going to bring up Nacho Crisp. He's 0 for 1 today. Batting .333 in the playoffs. Curveball grounded to second base this time. McClure runs it down, goes to first, and that ends the inning. 2 hits, push across 2 runs as the Moose hit a 2-run bomb off the bat of Irene Fast. They take a 2-0 lead. Bottom 3, James, Pickle, and Gutterson to face strikes. Here is Geronimo James, 0 for first at bat of the day, hitting .308 in the playoffs. 2 RBIs to his credit. Change up inside for a strike. Good pitch from Raul. 1 out. 0-1. The middle. That's a base hit as James comes back and hits the hanging breaking pitch. Runner at first now with no outs as the leadoff man is on. All right, let me throw this out there now. We are not stealing. These fuckers are always in my head. They somehow manage to pick me off every frickin' time I go to steal. So we're going to stand here. Norton Pickle up. Strike on the inside. 0-1. Now we're going. Curveball hangs, taking strike 2, throw down, not in time. James takes second. Runner in scoring position now for Pickle. He's behind 0-2. Fastball fouled off. Good fight there from Norton as he stays alive. Lined out to right field. Diving is Bobbin to make the catch, and that's a double play, you motherfuckers. God fucking damn it. You little shits. Okay, Gutterson up now, 0 for 1 today, hitting .333 in the playoffs. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Behind on that fastball. Change up pulled foul, 0-2. Gutterson behind. Hit up the middle. That's going to be past the diving Bobbin into center field on a base hit. Gutterson on with 2 outs to keep the inning alive for the Hot Corners. Good hitting from him. That'll bring up Dirk Sportswood. Sportswood hitting 0 for 1 today. He struck out in his first at bat, chased a low fastball in the dirt from strikes. That fastball is high, misses outside, 1-0. Curveball inside for a strike, 1-1. Good pitch. Fastball hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Sportswood as he keeps the inning alive. Gutterson rounds second, looking for third, but Slam has a good arm, so we're going to stay in there at second. First and second now for Buck Swiner. Left fielder looking to come through in the clutch here. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes one in the dirt. Change up is blocked behind the plate by Goodwood. 1-0. Strike. Change up on the inside that time. 1-1. Hangs that curveball, and Buck Swiner says, "Thank you very much. I'm taking that to right." 3-run shot into the night for big old Buck Swiner, and that puts them up 3-2 as the 24-year-old comes through with a nice homer. That's going to bring up Jed Jumps, the left-handed hitting DH today. Normally plays second. We have McClure there. Change up, roped foul into the seats. 0-1 as Jumps is looking to go back-to-back with Swiner. That's outside. Change up misses outside. 1-1. Slider fouled off. 1-2. He chased that one low. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm an idiot. That's in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Change up, roped to right field over the diving Bobbin, and that's a base hit to keep the inning alive. Jumps reaches base. He'll be at first now, and that'll bring up Tara Leonaire, 0 for 1 today. Flew out in her first at bat. Throw to first on the pickoff attempt, not in time. I'm not going, you fuckers. Stop trying to read my mind. Fastball swung through it by Leonaire, 0-1. Second pitch is fastball outside, throw down, not in time. Jump steals second. 1-1 the count. Change up. No, that's a slider on the outside. 1-2 the count now. Curveball roped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Leonaire. Jumps is going to round third. He's going to try and score. Throw in from Slam goes to second. Throw by Chris will not be in time. It's an RBI single for Leonaire. 4-2 your score. That'll bring up Caleb McClure. Rookie has doubled in his first at bat, and that's going to do it for strikes. They got a quick hook this time. Charlie Best coming in. 5.40 ERA for the lefty in the playoffs. 160 whip. He's in his second year in the league, looking to, do well. Strike at the letters. 0-1. Good fastball from Best. Fastball at the letters again, above it this time, 0-2. Hangs the curveball, rope to left field. Easy play for Crisp, though, as he's there to put it away. 4 runs come across for the Hot Corners, thanks to the 3-run shot from Buck Swiner and an RBI single from Terry Leonaire. 4-2 is the score to the 4th. Wonderfloss with the lead. Got to bring up Jackson, 0-1 today. Curveball down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Wonderfloss. Dern does fastball outside as that's flied out to right. Wilson barely has the move for it. And he'll put it away for the first out. I was getting worried. He wasn't throwing his hands up. I'm like, dude, where's the ball? Find the ball, goddammit. Perry Quaker up now. He's 1 for 1 today with a double. Looking to follow through that. Fastball roped out to left center field. Hit hard. James back on him. He's on the warning track. He's at the wall. He's going to leap. It's out of his reach. It's a home run for Perry Quaker. Even if you throw it high, the man can still punish you. Because he's a notorious low ball hitter. Solo home run ties the game up. Well, actually makes it 4-3. Second of the playoffs. Wonderfloss looking to bounce back here against Stallion Johnson. Cutter up and away, taken fouled off by Johnson, 0-1. Fastball outside for ball 1, 1-1. Slider middle in, taken for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Curveball down and away, taken in the dirt, 2-2. Good eye from Johnson. Fastball up and away, line to short. Pickle leaps over his glove, and that's going to get into the gap. Swiner will cut it off. He'll throw it into second. The throw is going to be late, though, and that's a double for Johnson. Putting him at second with 1 out. I'm going to bring up Fred Bobbitt, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Fastball outside. Runner was going. Throw by Leonaire. Still not in time. That's how quick Stallion Johnson is. He's got maxed out speed for the most part. 1-0 count. Curveball down for a strike. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Cutter up and in. Taken for ball 2. 2-1. Fastball down and in, grounded to third. Gutterson's coming home with it. Not in time to get Johnson. It's an RBI single infield. Actually, it's fielder's choice. That was not a hit. Bobbitt reaches base. 4-4 your score. Curveball down and in, roped out to left center field, shallow. James in on it. He's got to dive. He's going to miss. Throw comes into third from Swiner. Not in time. Bobbitt all the way to third on the play. First and third with 1 out. Perfectly placed hit that time as Tarzan Woodburn's up, looking to drive in a run. Way for a strike from Wonderfloss is called, 0-1. Cutter up, taken for a ball, 1-1 the count. Curveball down, roped foul, 0-2, 1-2 the count. Fastball down in the way on the suicide squeeze. That's going to stay foul, and he is out.
The center fielder, Jackie Slam.
Jackie Slam, 1 for 2 with the single. Runners back at the corners with 2 outs now. Fastball up and away, taken for ball 1. We were very lucky that that squeeze bunt stayed foul. Because Woodburn was not going to get on, but Slam doesn't matter. Slam ropes that into the left center gap. Will you idiots pick up the ball? Jesus Christ. Good score all the way from first. It's a 2-run double from Slam to make it 6-4 in the 4th. Hey, I was hoping for a better outing from you, Wonderfloss. Slider down and in. That's taken for a strike, 0-1. Cutter low and away. Outside for ball 1, 1-1. Fastball down, taken for a strike, 1-2 the count now. Curveball up and in, taken strike 3 call. Fast retired on the K, and it gets Wonderfloss out of the inning. Unfortunately, he blows the lead, gives up a solo home run to Perry Quaker, a 2-run double to Jackie Slam, and then an RBI single to Anton Goodwood. 6-4 your score. Bottom of the lineup up as Batch Wilson gets his second at bat of the playoffs. Specialist is activated as it's lefty v lefty. Strike on the inside, 0-1.
Ball, that's up.
Outside ball 1. That fastball missed from Charlie Best. Another fastball in this time, 1-2. Curveball hit softly to second. Bobbitt in on it. 1 out. Just got to work the count here. We got to get them out of the game. Their bullpen is going to be tired next game. That's fine with me. Geronimo James up 1-for-1 today with a single. Takes fastball outside for ball 1. Ropes that down the line in right field. That should hang, though. Easy play for Fast as she runs it down in foul territory. 2 outs. Norton Pickle up now. He's 0-for-1 today with a fly out. Hangs a curveball, pulled into left field. That's hooking into the foul territory. Can they run it down? Johnson dives, just misses it. 0-1. That's the man who can run anything down. Fastball down, 1-1. Strike down, 1-2. Curveball, rope to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit, hopefully. Yes, it will. Johnson can't quite get to it. If he had dived, he probably would have. Single for Pickle to keep the inning alive with 2 outs. As that'll bring up Keg Gutterson. He singled in his last at bat, 1-for-2 today. Behind on that 2-seamer, 0-1 the count. Need to decide quicker. Fastball hit right back to Best. He knocks it down, goes to first, and that retires the side. Bad luck on that one. Top 5 we go. It's 6-4. Moose leading in the 5th. I'm going to try and get Wonderfloss through the 5th. He's only given up 7 hits. Hasn't walked anybody. He's just given up 6 runs because they've been a couple homers in there. Curveball outside for ball 1, 1-0. It's going to be easier said than done. Cutter hit down the line. Just foul. Woo, we got lucky on that one, 1-1. Fastball up and in, taken for ball 2, 2-1. Slider down and in, ball 3, 3-1 your count. Curveball down and away, taking full count now. Fastball up and away, rope down the left field, in on it is Swiner. Buck puts it away, 1 out. That's going to bring up Hieronymus Jackson. He's 0-for-2 today. Fastball roped on the ground to second, right to McClure. He's going to go to first, 2 outs. Got to get Wonderfloss 1 more out. Come on, Perry Quaker up now. Homered his last at bat. Took a fastball yard. Ropes that fastball to right center field. He's looking to do it in the other gap this time. It was left center field the first time. Leaping as James at the wall. He can't quite get to it. Ah, motherfuckers. Perry Quaker hits his 2nd homer of the game. It's also his 3rd RBI. It's 3, makes it 7-4. So bring up Stallion Johnson. Doubled his last time up. Takes his curveball at the knees for a ball. Strike, whatever. 0-1. Fastball away. 1-1 the count. Cutter down and away. Rope to third. Right to Gutterson, and that ends the inning. Thank fucking Christ. Home run to Perry Quaker, though, is 2nd of the game. Makes it 7-4 Moose. They extend the lead in the 5th. Sportswood, Swiner, and Jumps do up. Here is Dirk Sportswood, 1-for-2 today with a single. Looking to, get his 2nd hit of the day. Curveball in from Best for a strike, 0-1. Pull that changeup foul, 0-2. Changeup pulled foul again, 0-2. Sportswood's way out in front. Changeup pulled foul again. Let's just keep it going. Fastball outside, misses that time for ball 1. Ropes that changeup right to Woodburn for the first out. Gotta be kidding me. Swiner up now as Best looks to get the last 2 outs to qualify for the win here in the 5th. Curveball misses inside for ball 1. Curveball at the letters for a strike, 1-1 now. Ball inside, 2-1 the count. Fastball roped out to left center field. Johnson's going to run it down, though, isn't he? Yes, of course he is. 2 outs. Forgot how fast he was. Jeb jumps up now, 1-for-2 with the single. Best will not get the last out in the 5th. Felix Farmhand is in, the starter reliever. 5.40 ERA in the playoffs with a 2.40 whip to match. If he gets this last out, he will be the one qualified for the win. Jeb jumps up.
Ball outside.
Fastball outside, misses. Ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball, that's changeup outside, 1-1.
Ball, high.
Fastball up. Out of jumps. Change-up on the inside corner, 3-1. Slider hit the 3rd, right to Woodburn, and Farmhand is now qualified for the victory. Top 6, it's 7-4. We're not letting Wonderfloss continue here. He's given up 8 hits here, 7 earned runs. Don't think leaving him out there gets us anything good. Only person who's rested is Harrison, unfortunately. All right, maybe we do have to leave him out there for 1 more. Fastball down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Curveball outside, taken outside, ball 1, 1-1. Cutter in, taken for a strike, 1-1. 1-2, whatever. Fastball down and in, inside misses, 2-2. Slider down and away, fouled off, still 2-2. Bobbitt stays alive. Curveball down, hit up the middle. McClure dives to cut it off. He'll get up and fire, retires Bobbitt for the first out. Good fielding from the rookie as that'll bring up Goodwood, who singled his last time up. Fastball in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down, roped out to center, or left field. Swiner back, in on it now, 2 outs. That'll bring up Tarzan Woodburn, he's 0 for 2 today. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Cutter down and away for ball 1, 1-1 the count. Curveball middle away, ball 2, 2-1 your count. Slider up and in, taken for strike 2, 2-2 count now from Wonderfloss. Dern fires a fastball, grounded to short softly. Pickle's got a charge, bare hands and goes. Got him at first, 1-2-3 inning for Wonderfloss. Bottom 6, it remains 7-4. That's probably going to do it for Dern. I'm comfortable giving Harrison 3 innings. Tierra Leonere up 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI, looking to duplicate her success. Fastball at the knees for a strike from Farmhand, 0-1.
That's outside.
Up for ball 1, 1-1 the count.
Ball outside.
Change up outside, misses, 2-1 the count. Let Farmhand work himself into trouble.
That's up.
High ball 3, 3-1 the count.
Ball 4.
Misses ball 4, that's a 5-pitch walk to Leonere. She'll take first on the leadoff walk.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Caleb McClure, 1 for 2 today with a double. Looking to come through again with hit number 2. Walk will also suffice as he takes a fastball in the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Strike again on the high inside corner this time, 0-2. Pops that one up, shallow left center field. Should be an easy play for Slam as she calls off Johnson. That's the first out. Back to first he goes. Leonere there. Wilson up now, 0 for 2 today. No specialist to hinder him today. Takes a slider there for strike 1, 0-1 the count. Slider up this time, gets by the catcher. Leonere on her way to second. Throw down, not in time. Tara advances on the passed ball. 1-1 the count to Batch Wilson.
That's outside.
Takes one outside, 2-1. That fastball just missed. Change up, rope to short, right to Chris though as he was holding the runner. 2 outs now. That'll bring out Geronimo James. He's 1 for 2 with a single, needing to drive in a run. We need to get going here, guys. Let's get one back at least. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1 from Farmhand.
No, inside.
Change up misses way inside, almost beans him, 1-1. On the inside corner this time, 1-2. I don't like that. Roped softly out to left field, but Woodburn cuts it off, and that's the 3rd out. Hot corners get a leadoff walk from Leonere, but cannot do anything with it. Top 7 remains 7-4. Slam, Fast, and Chris do up. We're going to be bringing in the right-hander. Rookie Troy Harrison also had a very solid year. Went 1-0 during the regular season. Kept his ERA under 3. Very good year for both our rookie pitchers in the bullpen. Harrison throws a changeup down in the way for ball 1. Harrison also managed to walk away with 2 saves. Fastball down, 1-1. 2-seamer away, ball 2, 2-1 the count. Changeup down in the way, rope to right field, past Sportswood, that's foul. Lucky on that one, his slam was right on it, 2-2 the count. 2-seamer up and in, roped out to left field, that might get down, and it will for a base hit. Slam has another hit as she's on first to lead off the inning against Harrison. That'll bring up Irene Fast, who homered in her last at-bat. She's 1 for 3 today. Changeup down in the way for ball 1, 1-0. Fastball down in the way for strike 1, 1-1. Good pitch from Harrison. 2-seamer up and away, taken for a strike. 1-2 the count now. Fastball down and in, swung through and blown by Fast. 1 out. Good pitch from Harrison, showing off the arm. Nacho Chris up now. He's 0 for 3 on the line score today. 2-seamer up and away, taken for a strike. He checked it, couldn't go with it. 0-1. Fastball down, taken for strike 2. Again, another check swing from Chris. He's not sure. Changeup down and away, roped up the middle. Harrison knocks it down. It's going to ricochet to McClure, who's going to go to first. 2 outs on the fielder's choice. Good knockdown from Harrison. That'll bring up Hieronymus Jackson, 0 for 3 today. Got an RBI opportunity out there with Slam at second base. 2-seamer down in the way, roped foul as Jackson was on it, 0-1. Changeup up and in, lined out softly to shortstop, leaping his Pickle. He can't get it. Slam, and Swiner misses it, so that's going to be another run. 8-4 the score now as Slam comes in on the RBI single. Quaker, 3 for 3 today with 2 home runs and a double. Had Swiner cut that off, we probably would have held Slam to third. But, you know, live and forget. We're down 8-4 now as Quaker's up. 2 homers and a double to his credit. 2-seamer up and in for a strike, 0-1 the count. Change it down and in, ball 1, 1-1. Good pitch, good thought from Harrison, just not good enough. Fastball away, fouled off, 1-2 the count now. Change up down in the way, grounded softly to second. McClure charges, he'll go to first on the bare hand, and that's the 3rd out. Harrison gives up a run on a hit, 2 hits. Thanks to some lucky placement by the ball, it's now an 8-4 game as the Moose look to close it out here in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Pickle, Gutterson, and Sportswood up against Farmhand. It's already over 20 pitches, below half stamina now. Fastball on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Soft liner out to right field, should be easy for Bobbitt. He'll put it away, 1 out. That'll bring up Gutterson, 1 for 3 today with a single. Slider roped out the right center field. Easy play though for Slam. 2 outs. A lot of hard hit balls. We just can't get him to drop out there. Sportswood up now, 1 for 3 today with a single. Slider roped out to right field. That's going to go right to fast though. There it is. Two hard hit balls right to the outfielders. I mean, what more do I need to do? Johnson, Bobbitt, and Goodwood up as Harrison looks to get through the 8th inning. Fastball down and away, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Change up down, ball 1, 1-1 the count. Two-seamer up and away, popped up on the infield. Gutterson calls off Harrison. Keg puts it away for the first out. That'll bring up Bobbitt, he's 0 for 3 today with an RBI on a fielder's choice. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Change up down and away, taken for ball 1, 1-1. Good pitch there from Harrison, just missed with it. Four-seamer down and in, roped up the middle, off Harrison's glove. Gutterson charges, he's got to go to first with it, retires Bobbitt with a half step. Good reactions from Keg, and that's 2 outs. I'll put up Goodwood, he's 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball up and away, rope to left field, Swiner in on it, he'll put it away for the 3rd out. Good 1-2-3 inning from Harrison. Bottom 8, it remains 8-4. Swiner jumps and Leonaire up against Farmhand to start the inning. Fastball at the letters to Swiner, 0-1.
Inside.
Check the swing on that inside slider, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, softly. Bobbitt backhands, got to go to first with it. Will get Swiner for the 1st out. That's going to bring up Jeb Jumps. He's 1 for 3 today with the single. Fastball down at the knees for a strike, 0-1.
Ball outside.
At the letters, misses, 1-1, just outside. Changeup pulled foul by Jumps, it's 1-2. Chased one in the dirt, pulled it foul, manages to slide. Slider, line softly to short, right to Chris though, and that's the 2nd out. Gonna bring up Terry Leonaire, 1 for 2 today, single and a walk, RBI to her credit. Change up at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Rope foul by Leonaire, 0-2. Change up, line softly to left center field, in onto the slam, she'll run it down, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Farmhand. Top 9, it's 8-4. Woodburn slamming fast up against Harrison in his 3rd inning of work. Fastball down, 1-0. Change up in the middle of the zone, taken for a strike, 1-1. I guess he was surprised to see it there. Tarzan took a 2-seamer outside, 2-1. Fastball up and in, swung through it, 2-2. Change up down, he chased it in the dirt. Woodburn out on strikes for the 2nd time today, 1 out. Gonna bring up Jackie Slam, 3 for 4, double 2 singles to her credit, 2 RBIs. Fastball roped out to left center field, back onto the Swiner. He's at the wall, he leaps off his glove and into the seats. That's just like Canseco taking a ball off the noggin into the home run. 9-4 your score, as you can't get any luckier than that. Moose get the 1st home run for Jackie Slam in the playoffs, and it's now 9-4. Harrison's done. It's going to be a Mazo Hayes here as the righty comes in. Curveball down for a strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball up and in for a strike, 0-2 the count now. Slider middle away, fouled off by Fast as she stays alive, 0-2 still the count. Change up down, roped up the middle, Pickle dives, you can't get there, that's another base hit. That keeps the inning going with 1 out. Back-to-back hits here for the Moose. Bring up Nacho Chris, who's 0 for 4 today. Fastball down, ball 1, 1-0. Curveball down and in, fouled off by Chris, he was just late, 1-1. Slider away, rope to left, over Gutterson, that's a fair ball into the corner. Fast already on her way to 2nd, all the way on her way to 3rd. Throw in from Swiner, we'll hold her there. It's a double for Chris. 2nd and 3rd with 1 out, and that brings up Hieronymus Jackson. Fastball up, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Change up down and in for a strike, 0-2 the count now. Curveball down and away, pulled. Pickle can't cut it off as that's into shallow left field for a base hit. Runner on the way to 3rd. Run will score, it's now 10-4. Drawn in infield, couldn't knock it down hard enough. Perry Quaker up now, 3 for 4. Let's see what he can do. Fastball down, he looked at it, ball 1, almost went for it, 1-0. Curveball up, that's taken for a strike, 1-1 the count. Change up down and in, rope to second, McClure fields, he goes to second 1, on to first with it, Pickle. That's a 4-6-3 double play to get out of the inning, but 2 more come across to the Moose, thanks for the home run off Buck Swiner's glove, and an RBI single. 10-4 your score. McClure, Wilson, and James due up in the 9th, as they need a big rally late, which probably isn't going to happen. Fastball on the outside for a strike, going 1. Ball up, 1-1 the count now. Hit hard up the middle, diving is Chris to cut it off though, of course, because that fucking afro-wearing dickhead is going to make the play. 1 out. That's going to bring up Batch Wilson. He's 0 for 3 today. Roped up the middle. Oh, that hit Farmhand right in the chest. That's going to be a base hit for Wilson. There's no one at first.
Now pitching.
Got him right in the chest. Will's Farmhand is out. He's probably done for the rest of the playoffs, too. Carla Tolbert up now, 3.38 ERA on the season with a 2.25 whip. She's the 3rd bullpen pitcher to come out of the gate for them. They still have their closer, Klaus DeGane. Probably don't want him to face us because we did kick his ass in the regular season. James up now. Slider inside, misses for ball 1. Or that was a cutter. Fastball up, takes for a strike, 1-1. Slider roped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for James. He'll keep the inning going with 1 out. Runner will hold back to second. McClure there. Wilson stays at second. James at first. Norton Pickle up now, 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball roped down the middle. That's going to go right to center field. Wilson will tag and go to third on the play as the throw-in will go to second. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Let's just get 1. Make me feel a little bit better. Gutterson up now, 1 for 4 today. He has a single to his credit. Keg looking to keep it going. Pops it up. Yeah, that's going to end the fucking game. In on it is fast. She'll put it away, and the Moose take game 1 by a final score of 10-4. Wonderfloss just couldn't get out of his own way. He gave up a lot of home runs. 10-4, 14 hits. Moose had 2 players not get a hit. Woodburn, who struck out twice, and Bobbin, who went 0 for 4. Did drive in a run on a fielder's choice, though. Everyone in our lineup managed to get a hit. We just couldn't score them to string them together to get runs. Wonderfloss goes 6 innings, gives up 8 hits and 7 earned runs on 3 home runs. Takes the loss. Harrison gives up 2 more runs on 2 1/3 innings of work. He also gave up a home run. And then Mazo Hayes goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up an earned run. In their bullpen, Raul Strikes only lasted 2 2/3 innings, giving up 7 hits with 4 earned runs. They brought in Charlie Best, who gets the win, despite not reaching the end of the 5th inning, which is really weird. Normally, that's how real baseball works. Farmhand goes 3 2/3, takes a line drive off the chest, so he's going to be injured and out for the rest of the series. Tolbert finishes off the game with 2 outs in the 9th. So their bullpen really shut us down. They didn't give up a single run after they came in. Slam is your player of the game, followed by Quaker. I really think Quaker should be over her, just because he hit the 2 home runs. That's just my opinion. So yeah, do or die game 2 coming up. Do I want to do it now or do I want to wait? It's 11:22. I think we can do it now. Yeah, why not? We lose, then we'll do the off season after lunch. We win, well, then we'll do or die game 3 after lunch. First game, Nemesis sweep beat the Buzzards 3-0. Okay, that's unexpected. But those were the 2 best teams in that conference this year, so this could go back and forth. Game number 2 is an ace pitchers matchup between Noah Kaiser and Rhiannon Cannon. Cannon is 0 for 1 with a 36 ERA in the postseason, 5.50 whip. Kaiser is 1-0 with 3 earned runs in a complete game against the Wild Pigs. All right, look, Norton didn't hit himself out of it. Fuck it, we're going to put in Fordo. He can't hit for shit, but hell, he's better than him at this point. Oliver's going to start behind the dish for Leonaire, and I'll put Arms back out on the right. Have him at 8-9. Whoop. Clear in the 5th hole. What, do they agree? No, they want Norton to start. Well, fuck you. Dig's going to start. Everything else looked right, though. Oh, they moved Gutterson from 1 to 3. Okay, I'll let Sportswood bat lead off. Why not? I got nothing to lose. It's win or go home time, baby. We're going to Sakura Hills as well. We did win here earlier in the year in extra innings. So we have won here. We can do it again. Offense just has to show up this time. They did not show up last game. They started early. Once the bullpen came in, they just crapped the bed. Just didn't do anything. And their bullpen's going to be tired, minus Tolbert, who's probably going to be nearly fully rested. DeGame is fully rested, so they have 2 relievers that they can use. Their long reliever, Farmhand, is hurt, so he's not going to be out here. If he does come out here, it's a miracle. And then Best is also tired. We used up all his stamina, so we shouldn't see him either. So we got the top of the order, Sportswood, Swiner, Gutterson against Cannon in the first.
The first baseman.
We beat Cannon at the end of the regular season last year. I believe we faced her in the next to last game of the season in year 1. We injured her with a line drive off the chest as well. So she does not have good memories against us. Sportswood will take a curveball down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Behind on that one, 0-2. Chased it in the dirt, grounded softly to first. Quaker has the bare hand, he'll take it himself, 1 out.
Now batting,
I'll bring up Swiner, 438 average in the playoffs this year. Hit a home run last game. Gives him double-digit RBIs, takes one high, ball 1. Strike at the letters, 1-1. Soft grounder to second, easy play for Gangnam, who gets to start at second. 2 outs now. That'll bring up Keg Gutterson, hitting .313 in the postseason. Hit a home run in the last game. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball inside, ball 1, 1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. High, ball 3, 3-1 the count now. Cannon loses his own here, walk prone as she is. She had something in her nose. Let's see if it makes her pitch better. Nope, still can't pitch. That's a 5-pitch walk to Gutterson with 2 outs. That'll bring up Jet Jumps, 529 average with 2 RBIs on the postseason. Gets on a lot but doesn't drive in a lot of runs. Strike at the knees, 0-1. That's hit up the middle. That's going to be a diving stop made by Gangnam. He's going to go to first, and that'll retire Jumps for the 3rd out. Good play from the second-year second baseman. Slam fast and crisp to up. Same time they would face Noah Kaiser, the righty this time. Slam comes in with a 400 average. Hit a home run at the end of last game. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Kaiser gets ahead early. Curveball down and in, taken for ball 1, 1-1. Slider up and away, grounded to short. A photo there. The Italian goes to first, and that's the 1st out. That'll bring up Irene Fast, 294 ER average on the year with a home run in the last game. 7 RBIs as well. Fastball down and away, rope foul, 0-1. Good hit there from her. 2-seamer up and in, taken for a ball, 1-1. Slider up and away, high, ball 2. Curveball down and in, taken for strike 2, 2-2 count now. Forkball down in the way, grounded foul. Fastball up and in, fouled off. Fast stays alive. Forkball down, grounded foul again. Fast stays alive. Like the effort out there. Slider up and away. Rope to center field, hit hard. James back on it. He's on the warning track. Puts it away there for the 2nd out, as the park is much bigger than ours. That'll bring up Nacho Chris. He's 313 average in the postseason. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Fastball up for a ball, 1-0. Forkball down in the way, taken for a strike. He checked it. 1-1, wasn't sure. 2-seamer up and in. Strike 2, 1-2 your count. Curveball down and in. Rope to second. McClure leaps and puts it away for the 3rd out. Good job, Caleb. 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser in the 1st. Top 2 we go. It's 5, 6, and 7 due up against Cannon. Whew, here we go. Okay, the McClure hitting 267 in the playoffs. No RBIs or home runs yet for the rookie. Takes a changeup outside that misses for ball 1. Heater misses. Changeup misses again. 2-0. Changeup pulled foul by McClure. 2-1. Slider roped right to the second baseman. On the hop, Gangnam to first, 1 out. They bring up Apollo Oliver. He's hitting 375 in the playoffs. Had the last 2 games off. Curveball hung in the middle of the plate. He punishes that. Back up the middle. Base hit for Apollo. 1 out. That's the first hit of the day for the Hot Corners. Puts him at first. That'll bring up Geronimo James. 353 average in the postseason. 2 RBIs as well. Takes a curveball on the inside for a strike, 0-1 to the young center fielder. Fastball high, 2-0 the count. Fastball at the letters that time, 1-2 the count now. High, ball 2, 2-2 the count. That fastball missed. High, ball 3, that's a full count now. Runner goes on the pitch. Hanging curveball. It's a pop-up. Failed hit and run. Gangnam puts it away and out in the right field grass for the second out. Now to bring up Arms U. Rookie took the last game off as he was not hitting very well. 182 average. Did hit a home run, though, in the final game against the Wild Pigs. Change up, a little late on it. Pulled that into foul territory. 0-1. Just out of reach. Curveball hangs. He drives that out to left center field. Slam's got to get back on it, and she will. Puts it away in front of the warning track for the third out. Just not enough oomph on that ball. Bottom two we go. After a hit by the hot corners, nothing comes of it. Jackson, Quaker, and Gangnam to face Kaiser. Here is Hieronymus Jackson, 444 average. I believe he also hit a home run in the last game. I'm not sure. Lost count after like the fifth one. First hit up the middle. McClure can't knock it down. And that's going to be an infield single for Jackson. Good hustle from the DH. Puts him at first for Perry Quaker, who hit 2 of those 5 home runs yesterday. Can't forget that, of course. Fork ball down and in, taken for ball 1. Two-seamer away, roped in the left center gap. That's going to be in the gap all the way to the wall on a hop. Jackson already on his way to third. James is just now getting to the ball. He's rounding third. He's going to try and score. Throwing from the Fordo is not in time. It's a double for Quaker. 1-0 Moose. Got to bring up Tyreek Gangnam, hitting 333 in the playoffs, getting his first start in this series. Takes a curveball below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Fastball down, rope to right field. Yu in on it, puts it away for the first out. Runner will hold it third as Yu gets the ball in quickly. 1 out now, and that'll bring up Fred Bobbitt, second baseman today. Oh, he's DHing. Okay, so that means, is Jackson in left? Where's Jackson? Has to be in left because Fast is playing right. Okay. Interesting. I did not see that. Bobbitt hitting 111 in the year, in the playoffs. 1 for 2 so far in the count as Kaiser looks to put him away. Forkball down in the way, taken outside, 2-2. Fastball up and in, rope to third. Gutterson dives, it's over his glove, and that's going to get towards the corner. Swiner will eventually run it down, but the runner's going to second. Run will score. Quaker in, it's 2-0 on the double by Bobbitt. Here we go again, folks. And bring up Stallion Johnson, hitting 412, so he's in left. Where's Jackson playing? Because if Bobbitt's the DH, then who? Aye. Fastball down. Fouled off, 0-1. Third ball middle in, roped up the middle. Fordo's going to third with it. We got him in a rundown. Fire back to second, tag him out, and that's 2 outs now on the fielder's choice. Mason Stone up now. She's playing third, hitting 200 in the playoffs. The rookie is. 1 RBI to her. Strike on the letters, 0-1. Fork ball down, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Slider, rope foul, 1-2. Curveball up and away. Why did I throw to third? I don't know. That's a stolen base, though, for Johnson as he's at second. 2-2 count now. Forkball down in the way. Ball 3 called. Fastball down and in. Taken for ball 4. Kaiser does not get the call as Stone trots the first. Slam up now with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Looking to break the inning open here. 2-seamer away. Rope to short. Leaping is a Fordo, and he'll put it away. Good job from Dig. Dig will lead off here in the third, and then it'll be Sportswood and Swiner to follow as Cannon looks to get through the third inning. It's 2-0 Moose. Here's Dig Fordo, getting his first at-bat of the playoffs. Young Italian middle infielder. Plays anywhere in the infield I need him. He's a defensive expert, primarily. 1-1 count here. Why? Because he can't hit for shit, and he has whiffer. 1-2. Soft liner to center. This should be an easy play for Slam. Just put that away for the first out. He's only starting today because, well, Norton Pickle is slumping, and I don't really care. So, Dirk Sportswood up now. Flew out his first time up. Changeup and misses outside from Cannon. 1-0. Strike at the letters on the changeup. 1-1. Slider misses. 1-2. Well, he missed it. 1-2. Chases a fastball. 2 outs now. Sportswood down on strikes. That's going to bring up Buck Swiner. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball roped out to right center field. He got a good piece of that one. That's in the gap. Oh, Slam dives and makes the goddamn catch. Oh, you're going to give me an aneurysm today, game. Bottom 3 we go. It's 2-0. That's going to bring up Irene Fast. She's 0 for 1 today. Kaiser looking to get a clean inning here. That might not happen, but the first pitch goes right to Gutterson, though, so that's nice. Nacho Chris up now, 0 for 1 today. For a curveball down in the way, taken for a ball, 1-0. Forkball up and in, taken for a ball, 2-0. Fastball down, taken for a strike, 2-1 the count. Two-seamer, ball 3, 3-1. Curveball at the knees, taken for a strike, full count now. Slider there, flew out to left field. Swiner back on it. He's calling for it. In on it now. Almost dropped it. Jesus Christ, Buck. 2 outs now, and that brings up Jackson. He's playing right. Okay, so then Fast isn't playing left. Where's Fast playing? Because Slam is in center. Is she playing short? She must be. Fastball down to Jackson for a strike, 0-1. Because I know Stone's at third, Gangnam's at second, Quaker's at first. Kaiser comes off the mound, can't get there. Fires, still gets him for the 3rd out. Good pitching. 1-2-3 inning for him. Top 4 we go. It remains 2-0. Get Gutterson up. Drew a walk his first time up against Cannon. See what he does this time around. Fastball at the letters for a strike. Now Chris is at short, so she's catching. Takes a curveball at the knees, 0-2. So Irene Fast is behind the plate. Interesting. Didn't know she could play catcher. Grounders to second. Gangnam there, 1 out. Now Jeb jumps up over 1 today. Fastball up, misses, 1-0. Inside with the fastball, 2-0 the count now to Jumps. Takes fastball below the knees, 3-0. Slider misses outside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Jumps. That's the 3rd walk she's given up today as he'll trot down to first. Or is that the 2nd? I don't know. Fastball inside, ball 1. Slider, slide out to left center field, shallow, in onto the slam though. She'll run it down for the 2nd out. 2 outs now, runner at first is Jumps, and that'll bring up Apollo Oliver, the catcher, 1 for 1, singled in his first at bat. First pitch is a fastball high and tight, almost hits Oliver, 1-0. Hanging curveball, driven out to center field, hit deep, slam back on it at the warning track. Just not enough on it for the 3rd out. Once again, the Hot Corners have a hard hit ball to center field, and it can't get over the fence. Bottom 4 remains 2-0 with Quaker, Gangnam, and Bobbitt up against Kaiser in the 4th. Forkball down in the way for Quaker, hit for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Slider up and away, lined out to right center field. Back on it is James. He'll run it down, though, for the 1st out. Good effort there from Geronimo. That brings up Tyree Gangnam. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and away, roped out to right field. He hit it well. Gangnam back, and you looks up. It is gone. That's a solo home run for Tyree Gangnam, the 2nd-year second baseman. It's his first of the playoffs, also his first RBI. It's 3-0 Moose. Fred Bobbitt up now, doubled in a run his last time up. Fastball down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, taken for a strike, 0-2. Curveball down, taken strike 3 called. Bobbitt down on strikes for a 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up Stallion Johnson, 0 for 1 today. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike, 0-1. Forkball up and in, lined softly to second, leaping is McCleary, puts it away. Good effort from the rookie, keeps Johnson off base. Top 5 we go, it's 3-0 your score. After the solo home run by Tyree Gangnam gives the Moose an insurance run. Top 5, here we go. 1 hit so far for the Hot Corners. They've also picked off 2 walks off of Cannon. Slider at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Behind on the fastball, 0-2. Change up, pulled foul, way out in front. 1-2, 0-2 still the count here. Turns on that fastball, ropes it into center field. That will get down for a base hit. His slam cannot track that one down in time. Thank Christ. James on base with a single to lead off the inning. As Armsview is up now, 0 for 1 today. The rookie flew out to center. Fastball inside, misses for ball 1, 1-0. Slider inside, misses, 2-0 the count now. James takes off, fastball down the middle for a strike, throw down, low. Not in time anyway. Gangnam did bail out as catcher. James steals 2nd, thanks to Fast. She's actually a right fielder by trade, so being able to play catcher doesn't really help, as it really hampers her arm as a backup position. Had she had utility, she would have probably thrown him out. 2-1 the count to you. Changeup misses outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count as Cannon is now walk prone. Fastball in the zone, full count. Changeup pulled foul. Yu stays alive. He was just out in front. Chased it in the dirt, grounds it back to the pitcher. Cannon goes to third. James is in a rundown. God fucking damn it. Here we go again. James to third. He'll be tagged out, but Yu will reach second on the play on the fielder's choice. Fordo up now, 0 for 1 with a, I think he grounded out. Infield's in, really not showing him any respect. Playing the bunt, actually, so strike there, 0-1. Soft liner left field, that's going to get down for a base hit. Look at Dig go. Johnson comes in on it, throws it home. James rounds third. He will, oh, no, I'm sorry, that's not James, that's you. He scores easily, 3-1 on the RBI by backup shortstop Dig Fordo. Look at that. The guy who can't hit manages to drive in a run. What are the odds? Dig Stark Sportswood up now, 0 for 2 today. Struck out his last time up, takes a fastball to the outside corner, 0-1. Soft ground to the second. It's going to be a tough play. Gongham goes to second to get it. Fordo barely. Sportswood out on the double play, you motherfuckers. 1 run scores thanks to the single by Fordo. 3-1 is your tally now to the bottom of the 5th. Macy Stone up. She drew a walk her first time up. Swings through the fork ball down and in. 0-1. Fastball down and away. Grounded softly. 0-2. Curveball down and away. Rope to center field. That's going to be a base hit for Stone. She's 1 for 1 today. Puts her on base to lead off the inning here in the 5th against Kaiser as Jackie Slam follows, 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and away for a strike, going 1. Good pitch there from Kaiser. Slider down and away from Noah's, hit on the ground to second. McClure flips the second one, on to first with it to Fordo. That's a double play. And that leadoff hit is erased. 2 outs now for Irene Fast, who's catching today. Fastball up and in, popped up behind the plate. Apollo back for it. I don't know where it is. Apollo, you're going to have to find it. Hit off the fence, 0-1. I could not find that ball. Curveball down in the way, swung through it, 0-2. Slider down just inside, ball 1, 1-2. Forkball up and away, taken for ball 2, 2-2 the count. Two-seamer down and away, ball 3, full count now. Slider down and in, hit up the third base line. Gutterson dives to cut it off. He gets up and fires. Fast beats it out for an infield single. God, I wish she wasn't so fast. Nacho Chris up now, 0 for 2. Fast is probably going to steal on this pitch. Fastball outside, no go, 0-1. You know what, let's pick her off. Oh, almost had her, still 0-1. Curveball down and away, line to right field. That's a base hit for Crisp. Puts runners at first and second with 2 outs as Kaiser works himself into a jam. That'll bring up Jackson, 1 for 2 today. Fastball up and in, taken inside for ball 1. Slider down and away, rope to right field. That's hit well. Jackson drives that over the bullpen, and that's a home run. 6-1 the score now as Jackson hits his second of the postseason. Yeah, I believe this series is over, folks. We're going to lose. Quaker way out in front of that curveball, behind 0-1. Two-seamer up and away for strike 2. Forkball down and in the dirt. Rope to right center field. James tracking it. Gets there for the 3rd out, just barely. Kaiser gives up a 3-run homer in the 5th, though, and it's now 6-0. Swiner, Gutterson, and jumps 2 up. There's Banner. He's 0 for 2 today against Cannon. Takes a cutter at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Change-up, roped out to right center field, shallow. In is John Jackson. He'll put it away for the 1st out. That'll bring up Gutterson, 0 for 1. Drew a walk in his first at-bat, then flew out. Change-up at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Curveballs hit out to left center field, shallow, dropping in front of Johnson. That's a base hit for Gutterson, his first of the day. Makes him 1 for 2. 1 out runner at first. Jeb jumps up, 0 for 1. Drew a walk his last time up. Takes one below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Change-up outside, misses, 2-0 the count. Line on the fastball, 2-1. 1 at the knees, 2-2 now. Fastball roped down the left field line. That stays fair and hooks down towards the corner. Johnson will cut it off, though, and that will hold jumps to a single. Gutterson will remain at second to put runners on first and second with 1 out. We'll bring up Caleb McClure. He's 0 for 2 today. Flew out his last time up. Now feeling a little bit tense. Curveball down at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Curveball, rope back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, and that's the third straight hit for the Hot Corners as Gutterson rounds third. He's going to try and score. Throw in is not just in time, you fucking asshole. First and second now. I'm not going to use the C word because, well, as much as I want to, that is offensive to women. And I'm pretty sure my mother watches these streams, so if I do say that, I will get slapped next time I see her. First and second with 2 outs as Oliver's up. Strike at the knees, 0-1. That's roped to right field. That's the 4th consecutive hit for the Hot Corners. We're not going to send jumps. Jackson has a good arm. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Geronimo James. 1 for 2 with a single for him. Looking to drive in at least 1 run. Hangs a curveball right to Crisp, and that's the 3rd out as the Hot Corners fuck themselves out of a run. Bottom 6 we go. It remains 6-1. Gangnam, Bobbitt and Johnson up. Kaiser's done. I'm not letting him go back out there. Broseph is well rested, so is Kyson Manning. We're going to go with Manning first, put the rookie in, let him pitch, get 2 innings done. First pitch at the knees for a strike, going 1. Curveball down, 0-2 the count now. Changeup up and into Gangnam, takes it inside for ball 1, just missed. Fastball down and in, rope the second, right to McClure though, that's the first out. That'll bring up Fred Bob at 1 for 2 today with a double and an RBI. Curveball down, taken for ball 1, 1-0. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2 the count now. Manning quickly ahead. Changeup down and in. Rope the first, right to Sportswood. That's the second out. 2 hard hit outs. That'll bring up Stallion Johnson. He's 0 for 2 today. Reached on a fielder's choice and then grounded out. Curveball down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Actually, he lined out. McClure made a nice leap. 2-seamer up, 0-2. Manning throws changeup low and in, taken for ball 1, 1-2 the count. Curveball up and away, swung through it, strike 3. As Johnson's now 0 for 3 on the strikeout. Manning has a 1-2-3-6. Top 7 we go. It remains 6-1. Yu Afordo, then the top of the order against Cannon. She has 2 walks to her credit. Also has given up, I believe, 7 hits, so she's at 9 total. Strike at the letters on the cutter, 0-1. Slider roped out the left center, shallow. In is Johnson though, and he'll run it down. That'll bring up Digafordo, 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. Corbin the only run today. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Good fastball from Cannon. Ropes that next pitch out the left field Shopley. That's his 2nd straight hit. Digafordo is 2 for 3, folks. The man who can't hit for shit has more hits than half the lineup combined. He has more hits than most of the guys in the lineup. 2 hits for Afordo as he's on first with 1 out. Sportswood grounded into a double play his last time up. Takes a curveball high for ball 1. Fastball there, 1-1 the count. Strike on the inside for a cutter, 1-2. Fastball hit out the center field. That's going to be an easy fly out for Slam as she's going to handle that. It's 2 outs now. Afordo still hanging at first base. That'll bring up big old Buck Swiner. He's 0 for 3 today as Rhiannon Cannon will exit. Charlie Best is in. I'm actually surprised they're bringing him in since he pitched so well in the first game. I figured he'd be too tired to throw, but hey, they're up by a lot. It's only the 7th inning, so I guess it's not a lot of work. Specialist in. We do have a lot of lefties in the lineup today, unfortunately. Swiner, I believe, is left-handed. Let's see who else. Swiner is left-handed. I know Jumps is left-handed. So is James. Everyone else is right-handed, so I guess they're bringing him in just because. Why not? Strike at the knees on the changeup from Best is called, 0-1. Changeup pulled to the ground. The second, Gangnam puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. So, of course, we get a hit, but we can't do anything with this freaking hit. Bottom 7, it's 6-1 your score. Stone, Slam, and Fast do up against Manning in the 7th. Kyson had a good 1-2-3 inning. Let's see if he can duplicate the results here. Rookie Stone is at a 1-1 count already. Fastball up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Fouled off, 1-2 count now. Fastball down and away. Taken, strike 3 called. Manning paints the corner. Good pitch from the rookie. That's the first out. 2nd K of his outing, and that brings up Jackie Slam. Grounded into a double player last time up. She's 0 for 3. Curveball hit up the middle. Dig dives, knocks it down. It goes to McClure, but he can't do anything with it as Slam will reach base with an infield single. Fast up now, 1 for 2 today. She's 1 for 3 today, I'm sorry. She has a single to her credit. Let's see what she can do. Curveball down in the way from Manning, taken for a ball, 1-0. Change it down in the way outside, 2-0 the count. Curveball down and in, taken for strike 1, 2-1 the count. Change up and away, strike 2, 2-2 count now. Fastball high and tight, taken for a ball, 3-2. Curveball down and and in. Rope foul. Full count still. Change up and away. I think that's gone. Fast just deposited that one over the bullpen as well. That's going to be a 2-run shot into the night. It's now 8-1 Moose as they're looking to sweep here, and they probably will. We're already down 7. It's only the 7th inning. Nacho Crisp up now. Fastball down, taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. Curveball up and away. Ball 1-1. Change it down and in. Roped out to right field. Chris got a charge into that one. That's going over the bullpen, and that is a home run. 9-1 Moose, and I think our season is done here, folks. The Moose are just too hot to handle here. 9-1 the score as Chris just keeps... They're just piling it on now. I got to take Manning out. I'm not destroying this man's confidence. He's done. Sorry, brother. Broseph, you're in to get the last couple of outs, I guess. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, taken for a strike to Jackson, 0-2. Two-seamer down and in, called strike 3. Jackson retired by Broseph. 2 outs. Had to bring up Quaker, 1 for 3 today. Slider up and in, 0-1. Fastball away, strike 2, 0-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, taken for ball 1 at 100. 1-2. Slider up and in, popped up behind the plate. Apollo back on it. That should stay in play. Apollo puts it away for the 3rd out as Broseph gets 2 outs. Top 8, it's 9-1 on back-to-back home runs by the Moose. They put 3 across on the board. Gutterson jumps McClure to up against Best. Woodburn's going to first base. He will be replacing Perry Quaker. That's his natural position. Gutterson ropes that chain curveball into the seats. 0-1. He was way out in front. Fastball pulled foul. Out in front again. 0-2. Fastball roped foul. 0-2 still the count as Gutterson stays alive. Curveball roped into the left center gap. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall as none of them can get to it, thankfully. Gutterson will lead off the inning with extra bases here in the 8th. Good hitting from Keg. Veteran says he ain't giving up, but I don't know about the rest of the team. I personally have already given up. I'm down 8 runs. I mean, comebacks are possible in this game. I've never done it this late in a game. I have come back from 5 runs down with 5 innings complete, but I've never done it when I'm down 8 here in the 8th. So, jumps up, takes a heater up, misses for ball 1. Strike at the letters, 1-1. Strike again at the letters, 1-2. Softly grounded to second. Gongnam goes to first. That's an out on the fielder's choice. Gutterson reaches 3rd easily. Had to bring up Caleb McClure. He singled in his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. Fastball at the letters. Strike 1 called on the inside, 0-1. That one misses at the letters high on the outside, 1-1. Curveball lined softly to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That's 2 for 4 on the day for McClure. He drives in a run. It's now 9-2. Unlikely sources for our RBIs. McClure has 1 and then Digaforto has the other. Apollo Oliver up now, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Best exits, that's Carla Tolbert's in. Now this is who I expected to see. Righty has a 2.70 ERA after getting the last 2 outs of last game. 2.10 whip out in the playoffs. Change up at the knees for a strike. Good pitch from Tolbert. I was expecting the heat. Fastball fouled off by Oliver. 0-2 the count. Fastball roped down the right field line. That will hook just foul. That's fair. That's the extra bases. Popped up on the infield. Easy play for the catcher as Fast is out for it. Should put it away for the 2nd out. Now to bring up Geronimo James. 1 for 3 with a single today. Looking to keep the inning alive here against Tolbert in the 8th. Takes a changeup on the inside for a strike. 0-1. Good pitch from Tolbert. Fastball roped out to right field. Leaping is Gongnam to rob him of a base hit. That's just been our luck today. 9-2 your score. Bottom 8 we go. Broseph to get the outs here in the 8th, hopefully. Gongnam takes a strike at the knees. 0-1 the count. Slider up and away. Taking strike 2. 0-2 the count now as Broseph looks to put him away. Two-seamer down and away. Rope to first. Right to Sportswood. 1 out. Now to bring up Fred Bob. He's 1 for 3 today with a double and an RBI. Fastball up and away. Taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. Two-seamer down in the way, taken also for a strike, 0-2. Broseph throws the slider down the middle, roped back up the middle by Bobbitt, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner at first with 1 out. Throw in from James is just, for the hell of it. That's going to bring up Stallion Johnson. He's 0 for 3 today. Fastball down, taking first strike, 0-1. Slider down in the way, roped up the middle. McClure dives, he can't get there. That's going to be a base hit. First and second now with one out as Brosep's working himself into trouble here. Bring up Macy Stone, the rookie, 1 for 2. Single and a walk to her credit today. Slider down in the way, first strike, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in, taken just low, ball 1. Good eye from Stone. Slider up and away, taking ball 2, just high. Two-seamer up and in, strike 2, 2-2 the count. Brosep continues to work the corners. Fastball away, swung through it, strike 3. Stone down on strikes for the second out as Brosep's 1 out away from escaping the jam. Slam singled her last time up. She's 1 for 4 on the line score. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away, popped up down the line in foul territory. Gutterson after it. He's got to get there, though. Got to get there, got to get there. He gets there, and that's the third out. Brosep gets out of the jam after giving up 2 hits in the 8th. Top 9 we go. It's 9-2. We need 7 to tie, 8 to take the lead. You with Fordo, Sportswood. Sounds like a cry for help from me. Arms you up, 0 for 3 today. The rookie not hitting well. Got the righty up. We're going to pinch hit here with Batch Wilson, the lefty. Went 1 for 4 in the last game. Fastball roped to left field over the leaping Chris. That's going to get in the left center gap. That will be cut off by Johnson. Batch is already on his way to second. Here's the throw in. It's not in time as it's dropped by Gagnon anyway. Batch hits a double to lead off the inning, and that brings up a Fordo. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Don't count him out. Bunt defense. I'm down 7. I ain't bunting. Slider at the letters, 0-1. These guys hate him. Chased it, and it's away from the catcher. Runner going to third. Wilson is safe just in front. 0-2 the count to Fordo. Slider roped down the third base line. That will get Wilson in as Stone goes to first on the RBI ground out. 9-3 your score. Good job from Dig. He's got 2 RBIs today. He's driven in 67% of our runs. The man is on fire. Here's Sportswood 0 for 4 today. Uncharacteristically bad hitting performance from him as he takes a fastball high. I should have swung at that, goddammit. 1-1. Change up low, 1-2. Slider hit back off Tolbert's glove. It's ricocheting into no man's land. Stone gets it, goes to first, just in time to get Sportswood. If only he could run faster. 2 outs. Swiner's the last chance for the Hot Corners in the playoffs. 9-3 the score. Slider outside for a ball, just misses from Tolbert. 0-1. Fastball outside, 2-0. Fastball hit up the middle. Tolbert gloves it with a great reflex play, and the Hot Corners are swept out of the playoffs by the Moose in the conference finals. Once again, the Moose are the bane of our existence as they win 9-3 here. A lot of home runs, not a lot we could have done. Armsview went hitless, Swiner went hitless, Sportswood went hitless. With those 2 going hitless at the top of the lineup, we were pretty much screwed from the get-go. 2 RBIs for the young Digafordo. This backup shortstop came through with a couple clutch hits. McClure also drove in a run in the middle innings. But they had 4 home runs today. Fast had 1, Chris had 1, Jackson, Gagnon. Those are killer, especially against this team. That's what they're due. That's what they're known for. That's what they get paid to do. Kaiser goes 5 innings, gives up 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 8 hits, 1 walk. 2 of the home runs are his problem. 2 more go to Manning, who went 1 1/3, gave up 3 earned runs. 2 strikeouts, though, and Broseph strikes out 2 in 1 2/3 inning of work, giving up 2 hits. Cannon goes 6 2/3, gets the win, 8 hits, 2 walks given up, 1 earned run. 1 run to best in 2/3 of an inning, and Tolbert gives up 1 run in inning and 2/3 as well. Jackson is your player of the game. He goes 2 for 4 with a home run, single, 3 RBIs. Of course, he had a 3-run homer. You can't get much better than that. Fast goes 2 for 4, hits I believe a 2-run homer and a single. And then Chris hit a solo shot as well as a single for himself. So we're out of the playoffs. We'll just sim the rest of the playoffs here. We'll cover the offseason after lunch, and then we'll probably switch over, play maybe some Modern Warfare. Not entirely too sure, because I'm just not feeling starting year 3. I'm just not feeling it. I don't have the energy after this, so we'll just do the off-season, then switch over to some Modern Warfare. Let's sim it and see who wins. Moose go to their 2nd consecutive finals. Nemesis sweep the Buzzards 4-1. Here we go. Nemesis win game 1 6-2. Moose take game 2 5-1. Winner take all here. Strikes versus Bergenberg. And the Moose crushed to victory 11-1. The Moose are your year 2 champions. They made it here in year 1. Got swept by the Wide Loads. Then they come back and win in 3 against the Nemesis. Good job for them. So the Moose win the year 2 championship. means we have a division winner. So we have 2 division titles, but nothing to show for it as we go to the conference finals. We go one step further this year than we did last year. Had decent offense this year. It just, when we came to the Moose, our pitching just let us down. So maybe we get a new pitcher. I'm not keeping Wonderfloss, so he's already gone. That's one spot opened up. We'll see who tests free agency and who retires, and we'll go from there. Jumps finishes with the 2nd best batting average in the playoffs. Marco DeMarco had the best, but he only played 1 series, so really, Staples is the winner because she went all the way to the finals. Swiner finishes tied for 2nd in home runs. Irene Fast had the most with 4. Look at the Moose. Top 4 guys on that list are theirs. Yeah, you do that, you're going to win. Swiner finishes 2nd in RBIs. Jumps goes 4th in on-base percentage. Swiner 3rd in slugging percentage. Swiner and Jumps are both in the top 10 for on-base and slugging combined. Jumps finishes tied for 6th in hits in the playoffs. Swiner finishes tied for 6th in extra base hits. Runs scored, Sportswood finishes tied for 6th. James and Jumps both finished tied for 2nd in stolen bases. They both tied for the league in caught stealing, which is 1. Yolanda Cooper had the most wins in the playoffs with 2. Same with Rockman. Both of them went to the finals. Bugsy Snuggs had perfect ERA, but he only pitched once. Same with Lola Knops. Yolanda Cooper never gave up an earned run in the postseason in either of her 2 starts, so I appreciate that. And most saves, got a tie between Diggler, Best, Meggles, and Knops. There's probably not going to be a lot of saves in the playoffs, honestly, because you don't use your relievers that much if you got good starting pitching, so. Or in my case, you're already winning big and you don't worry about it. Low winner leader in whip is Elaine Munstar. I don't count her because she only made it through 1 series. I give that to Rockman because he had 2 starts. I also give Rockman the opponent batting average. He was 0.98. Then Sanchez Silvio in the starting line rotation for the Moose gets 13 strikeouts. We did not face Silvio. Silvio, I believe, started the first game after our series. So, yeah. Wonderfloss is best in walks per 9 inning, but he only had 1 start. Same with Presidente. I don't count them. I give that to Alana Lantana. Well, she came out of the bullpen twice. You know, I give it to Charlie Best because he went all the way to the finals. I'll give it to him. Strikeout to walk ratio, highest is Charlie Best with 11. Good for him. He never struck out. He never walked a batter, so he had 11 strikeouts. Good for him. All right, that's the league leaders in the playoffs. We will advance to the offseason next episode to see who is leaving, who is staying, and who do we have to replace. Thank you guys so much for watching the morning stream. We had a good run, made it through the first round, lost in the second round to a good Moose team who can hit the ball really, really hard. So we know what we have to look for in free agency. We need better pitchers that will not give up bombs. So let's look at that. We'll look at that when we come back, though. So I'll see you guys after lunch. Go ahead and take a maybe an hour break. Just refresh yourself, get rehydrated, eat something. Go check out someone else. Help out a low-level streamer. I don't know. But thank you to Love Baseball King. Thank you for the follow. That puts me up to 8. I'm still 42 short of being an affiliate, so, every little bit helps, guys. I don't ask for any money on here because, well, we all work hard for it, and this is not how I make my money, so I'm not going to ask you to give me yours. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty with the Year 2 offseason coming at you. This is the Nasty One, signing off.